or your title for that stream was a YouTube link.
For right now?
No, the one that just ended. I meant to tell you as soon as I came in, but we started talking about the cat and then trailed off. But the title of your video was a YouTube link.
Is it? Uh-oh. Okay, I'll fix it right now. What the heck is going on here? Son of a bitch, now I gotta redo everything. Fuck. Let me see if that's still live. Let me see if we're
No,
back.
it just closed out.
Did it? Okay. Great. Hold
Mine
on.
automatically went over to
And
hard
it's one of
survival.
it's the same thing again too. All right, let me change this. Sorry guys, I hit the close. I hit the close down the wrong. I closed
I
down
don't
the
think
wrong thing. Like I said, so nothing can go right today. Nothing can go right today. Let me go fix the title too.
Oh,
Content.
so the same stream popped back up.
No, it's not. I just the same name
That's weird.
because it just auto. I tried to re-upload the same. That's why. Hold on. Where am I? Shoot. That's one. Like I said, it's one of those days today, folks. Nothing goes right. But fuck it. Who cares?
I'll break your fucking face tonight. Give me some.
The break. There we go.
I did like that. I wasn't a big fan of Limp Biscuit after their first album, but I did enjoy that song.
There we go. I fixed it, guys. Sorry, I hit the wrong button. I fucked up and hit the wrong button. You guys want me and Drunk Uncle to have a YouTube wedding? I'm gonna wait a minute or two, let everybody come back, cause you know. But so what we were talking about? Did I fix my tail light? No, I haven't. I've just last night I didn't get home till 10, or no, maybe almost 11, and then somebody freaking kept me up late talking to me. I'm not gonna say who. What's up, Daydream Believer? Drunk Uncle wanted to FaceTime me. I got stuck in traffic on the way back home because they're doing construction.
Oh, when I was showing you that new hole that the rat was coming through, and I had that can in there,
Yeah.
did I take it out?
No.
Well, yeah, it's out now,
Hmm? Well,
and the hole got a little bit bigger, but there's nothing.
you got to
What
stick
the
you got
fuck?
to stick more traps out there. Maybe you know what? Put some if you have some wet dog food. No, because then Bubba's will go and grab it, huh?
Well, it's behind there's I don't see how this rat can get out without stepping on, because the couch is up against the wall
Mm-hmm.
and the traps are back there. There's like maybe that room for it to not be able to be on that trap.
They climb, bro. They're rats. They know what they're. Have you seen any paw prints on there?
On the walls? No.
No. No, on the traps.
No.
Like I have footprints on my traps, and the side of them are chewed up. Like the rats will chew themselves off.
No, I haven't
Oh
seen.
shoot! Sorry, I'm trying. I got. That's right. Drunk Uncle's video's not up. I forgot. I'm sorry, guys. I had to restart everything. Let me fix. Let me
No, I haven't seen
fix
nothing.
everything. Um. Let's
But I can
see.
see like shavings from the drywall that are on the glue. Not a whole lot, but
Oh, I saw that last night. You were showing me that.
yeah.
Drunk Uncle's got. Not only does he have a rat. You know, it might not be a rat. Drunk Uncle. You ever think about that?
What do you think it might be?
I got in houses to where, like when I was plumbing up in San Francisco, I was sitting there one day and they called me because they said they had a leaky pipe in the ceiling. So I opened the ceiling and I was like, you don't have got a leaky pipe up there. You got a freaking what was it? It was a rack. I don't know if it was a I don't know. It was a possum. He had a possum up in there. What, Donnie? No, I'm mad at you, dude. You chewed up both of my remotes today.
Did a possum make it through something like that?
Depending on how old they are, I don't know.
Yeah.
Right?
I can hear it scratching in the walls though. I
Yeah.
think it was even so loud one night y'all may have heard it.
Yeah. Anyways, I don't know. I don't know. The new creator artist survey is here. So if you guys don't know, we were talking about Clerks earlier about bestiality. in this movie, this guy's getting married, and so the crazy dude decides, to, freaking to get him to have a bachelor party for him. So he orders himself up a stripper, and the stripper was what was the name of the stripper? It was oh my gosh, I forget now. Well,
Something in the sexy stud.
yeah, hold on, let me
Uh,
hold on. Uh, um, Clerks 2. Now I'm gonna have to watch that movie again. Clerks 2, Sexy Stud. Let's see if they say what the name of it was. It was let's see. So Randall got the let's see. So he ordered what was the name of it? Let's see if it says. Let's see. Randall first thought that Kelly and that sexy stud, right?
oh yeah.
Yeah. So it was Kelly and the sexy stud. And they show up, and he's like, "Yeah." He's all, "Are you guys ready?" You're like, "Yeah, we're ready." And so then out pops this guy with a donkey, and the donkey's name was not Kelly. You would have thought it was a girl, but the donkey was actually a guy. And so the donkey was the sexy stud, and Kelly was the male performer with him.
No, Kelly was the donkey.
Are you sure?
Yeah, because he said, I'm the sexy stud.
The sexy stud that was revealed that the donkey is Kelly, while he was a sex. That's right. But then they kept saying he's all, dude, we watching Bestiality, and what did he call it? It wasn't called Bestiality. He said it's what did he call it?
I can't remember. I haven't seen that movie in a while. I wonder if it's on Amazon.
I don't know. It's a Kevin Smith movie. I don't know. Possible. Let's see. But what did he keep calling it though? It wasn't. It wasn't called Bestiality. He got mad if he called it Bestiality.
Interspecies.
Oh, that's right. He's all, man, are we watching Bestiality? He's all, it's interspecies. What is it? Interspecies erotica.
Interspecies erotica.
Yeah. No, it's interspecies erotica, asshole, or whatever. I mean, it's a funny movie. I thought it was funny.
And what was his name over there that was called Fuck Pillow Pants?
Oh, I forget his name.
Yesida or something like that. He had a.
So, that movie, yeah. I was just about to say that, Arflet. So, the guy Randall, he's like a total. He gets himself in all kinds of trouble, right? And so, they're working at a fast food restaurant, and he called somebody a racial slur. A porch, and I won't go any farther, right? And I didn't even know that was a racial slur until I watched a movie. I'd never heard that word before. And
it is definitely after my turtles. It's definitely after my turtles, that's for sure.
I think so. So Wanda Sykes is there, and he's like, "Did you just call him a porch?" And they're like, "Randall, you can't say that." They're like, "Why not?" And they're like, "That's a racial slur." He's like, "No, it isn't." They're like, "Yes, it is." He's like, "No, it isn't." And then he said a racial slur.
Like a whole bunch of them.
Yeah, he's like, yeah, he's all, blank is. And they're like, he's like, "What are you talking about? My grandma used to call me that all the time." He's like, "Well, your grandma was racist." they did it in a funny way. Yeah. Movies, yeah, they worked at movies. I wonder what this new one's going to be about. I wonder if they're bringing back Homegirl. That's Kevin Smith's wife in there, right?
Which one?
The blonde one. The one that was, he was first that he broke up with to date Rosario Dawson.
Oh, okay.
The girl that shows her boobs? Kind of? That's Kevin Smith's wife.
Oh, yeah, because he was like, "You're Project No or something like that.
Anyways, I guess we should get back to the news.
To the news.
And it sucks. Kevin Smith's a cool dude. He was always nice to me. and he's funny, but he's just such a freaking liberal. It's just I can't. Like he had a podcast, and my wife and I went to their podcast like 4 or 5 times. We'd listen to every single one. Just can't do it anymore. I
Mhm.
tried, but they wouldn't stop talking about Donald Trump. I'm like, well, fuck, I just gotta stop watching it.
Well, I wonder what he's talking about now. They can't. I mean,
Right? No more Donald Trump to talk. I'm sure they still find stuff to talk about Donald Trump.
I bet so many people on the left, like especially in the media and celebrities, secretly want him to be back on Twitter so bad.
Oh, of course, because that was their cash cow. Trump was
Yeah.
their cash cow. Here, watch. I'm gonna show you. Like we were at this one event, and they did the Jane Silent Bob one, and oh, why you gonna bring up something, Butch? All of Twitter all of a sudden now is trying to bring up old shit about when I got my DUI. So he's watched Butch Helton's gonna bring up my DUI. How much you want to bet? That's all they got. And you know what's funny is it wasn't even a DUI. You know why I haven't been charged yet? Because I wasn't drunk. That's why I haven't gone to court, and that's why I'm not. And then I didn't get in trouble for it. Oh my
Oh, you
gosh.
just got 8 miled.
Gee, it's been a year and a half and they haven't filed charges against me. I wonder why. Because I fell asleep. There's a difference. But people don't know that.
Ain't none of they damn business.
Because think about that, right? We got all Democrat politicians, Democrat DA, Democrat everything. Don't you think I would have been the first person since I was running for county supervisor and a Trump fan that they would have taken the court? Don't you think they would have been on that like right away? Yeah, no. Because they don't have any reason to do it. Ah.
8 miled.
That's why I got. They never even took my license away, guys. Let's see.
Oh, excuse me. I didn't know it was
That was
going
a
to be that loud.
big old burp.
I was not expecting that.
Let's see. I'm trying to, but no. So we were at one of their Kevin Smith's events, and my wife's like, "Oh my God, there's Jay from Jay and Silent Bob." I'm like, "Go say hi to him." She's like, "No, I can't go say hi to him." I'm like, "Just go say hi to him." And if I hadn't pushed her, she would have never done it. So then she got to take a picture with Jay from Jay and Silent Bob. Trying to
Yeah,
find it.
some people that's very hard. I was kind of forced into it, I guess. Like before I really met or came across anybody in person that was worth a shit.
Uh huh.
Started working in the scene that I was working in. And they're like, all right, well, like my very first person that I was supposed to take care of, and I take care of, but assist was Pete Wentz. Is that his name? He's from Fallout Boy.
Oh, I don't know who that. I know I know Fallout Boy, but I don't know the name of the
Yeah.
members.
He was the most famous one. Somehow the bass player become the most famous one. He was dating Lindsay Lohan at the time, but
Ah.
ended up getting into a fight like somewhere like 3 days prior. So he couldn't make it, obviously.
Yeah.
He's getting bad publicity because this is when Fallout Boy was, you know, at the top. But yeah, and you just
That's funny.
I can walk up to anybody. I don't care who they are, and I just talk to them like they're a human.
You
You
notice
know?
as soon as I said that, so that person couldn't say that. You notice how look they're not talking shit because oh wait no other. Oh you are okay. I'm sorry, Butch. It's just all week long. Everybody in Portland right now is posting my picture saying that. That's why posting about that stuff. It's all over Twitter right now. You look up my name because they know I'm going to Portland and they're trying to get me. I'm sorry, Butch. I guess I shouldn't have jumped down here, but it's been going on so much this week. Anyways, no, but like my wife, she hated it. And but here's the funny thing. So the same guy, Ralph Garman, the guy who was also on the show with Kevin Smith, like we went and took some friends one time, and I was sitting there and he's like my wife ex-wife was up and he's like, "Hey Ralph, it's me," and he's like, "Oh hi, And she's like, "It's Angela." And he's like, "Oh, hi, Angela. How are you doing?" And then she's all, "I'm Eddie's wife." And he's like, "Oh, where's Eddie at? Is he still in his wheelchair? Is he walking yet again?" Or she was so pissed off. Oh my gosh, because like it was her show, and I like just went to it. I'm just one of those people that everybody knows. Oh, I'll be safe, Brianna. Well, how about this? I'll tell you I'm gonna be safe. Who knows what's gonna? It's gonna be crazy up there. That's all I know. There's gonna be a whole bunch of Antifa. They're posting stuff all over the internet, saying to me that they're gonna meet at some kind of fountain, and they're gonna go get us. And apparently they're gonna surround the park, so no matter where we park at near the park, they're gonna catch us or something like that. I don't know. I don't know. Who knows? But we'll see what happens. It should be fun though. It'll be fun. I get to see a whole bunch of friends that I haven't seen for a while from all over the country. We're all flying in. So that'll be interesting.
And in Portland, I hear it's going to be cold.
Uh-huh.
So get you a set of these. Make sure you keep your hands warm, okay?
The heck are those? I can't see them really good.
It'll especially keep your knuckles warm.
Oh, okay, yeah.
It's going to be cold up there. You know, you don't want your hands chafing.
Yeah,
That's no fun.
definitely don't want my hands chafing, yeah. What's going on in Portland, Josh? It's called, so Patriots are having an event, and it's called, hold on, let me find it. It's called United We Win. Called United We Win, Sunday, August 22nd at Tom McCall Park in Portland. And then, so now Antifa has this flyer going out saying, let's see, calling all anti-fascists on August 22nd. Fascists are once again attempting to rally in Portland. Last year, they attacked the city with paintballs, clubs, bear mason vehicles. Fight back all out. Meet at the Salmon Springs Fountain at 1 p.m. So they're meeting at 1 o'clock because we're meeting at 2. So that's what's going to happen.
Mask down. De-mask down.
Yeah, that's the whole goal, is to take their masks down. What, Donnie? What?
But I can't say shit because I haven't been there. But I've been thinking that for so long. Like, you just.
The problem is, though, is when you're walking up to them, you got to worry about them. They're throwing flashbangs. They're spraying you with mace.
I know. But, you know, when there is conflict, you know.
They don't do conflict like we do conflict. They don't just walk up and say, "Okay, let's go." And if they do, there's like 30 of them and one of you. You know, that's how they do it.
Did you see that Andy No got a? I went back on Wizzy's feed to try to pinpoint the exact moment whenever it happened, but I couldn't find it. But Andy No got somehow got a great picture of the person that stabbed the guy the other day.
Oh yeah, we watched a video about it. Didn't we watch a video on it here where the person, they showed him at like 5 different events. They have blonde hair. They pretty much know exactly who it is now.
Excellent.
Yeah. So.
I was going to tell you because in the picture that he didn't, I don't think he did have his mask on, so you couldn't see his face, but I just like looked and tried to memorize what he looked like. I know he's taller, kind of skinny, and he had on white shoes and like what are they like skinny jeans? Yeah, the skinny jeans.
Yeah, he had skinny jeans. He had his phone in his back left pocket. We watched this video the other day, I know, and it showed all that stuff. I'm pretty sure we watched that video.
Right on.
Hell, let me look real quick and let me see.
Maybe on Monday when I was drinking all day.
Probably, yeah, it more than likely was Monday when you were drinking all day, because you were pretty out there on Monday.
Yeah.
Oops, that's not where I wanted to go. Monday.
And I made sure I told the employee that does the scheduling. I was like, I was so hungover yesterday, and I was like, I told you I did want 2 days off back to back.
Right?
She's like, okay, I'll fix it. I'll fix it.
Here, it's this one right here. It was the Mary Todd one. Okay, so we'll watch it again. Just remember, guys, this contains stuff that could be bad. Let's watch the video again. I don't know if I can play that music or not. What the hell? We never get monetized anyways. He gets stabbed right there.
I remember this now.
Paisley? He's got a Paisley bandana. Okay. Or she. We remember, it might be a woman too.
Does anybody know the status of the guy that got stabbed? Like, did he make it?
I heard he's doing okay. I don't think he was life-threatening. So I almost think that might be a female. It looks like there's...
Doesn't matter. It's attempted murder.
Oh, yeah. What, Donnie J?
I wonder how people end up like this.
What do you mean?
Like, what? Even when I was a liberal, I could this far into it. I just don't see it. I'm curious on how these people get on this path.
Who knows? But now, see, what would be good is if they could do is this: if you take this photo and see how it cuts off like right above their nose, then you go and you take the part that's visible, put it over here. Then you cut out another piece, like I think they may have shown like a little more here, and then try and piece it all together to see if you can get one actual face. That's what would be cool.
Seems like the skinny jeans. He's pretty pale.
So they say full video coming soon. Who knows? I'll be careful.
I wonder if they're even looking into it.
Hey, Josh, are you talking about, what is his name? Did he also get beat up like a year ago and he lost his teeth? He got some teeth knocked out in San Francisco? I know his name. I was talking to him the other day. I think he might be going with us. I'm not sure. Not with me or with the people, but he might be there. So let's see. Tony, what are you doing? The Pentagon gives update on Afghan evacuation efforts. So the Pentagon officials addressed the media with an update on the situation in Afghanistan. They explained the evacuation plans have continued as more than 5,200 troops touched down in Kabul. As far as the access to the airport, he said, flight operations are secure. Well, let's watch it. Why are we speaking about it?
We are processing people as fast as we can and getting them onto their onward stations. It's a balance, and we're trying to strike that balance every single day.
John, what proportion of the 2,000 are American citizens versus SIVs? What proportion are women as well?
I don't have a gender breakdown, Jen. Of the 2,000 over the last 24 hours, I think nearly 300 of them were Americans, and that includes legal permanent residents. It includes It includes obviously American citizens as well as family members. And that's every day it's going to change. But I don't have a gender breakdown of what the manifests are on a daily basis.
Now, speaking of that real quick, you know how they're talking about gender, right? Or women? She said women specifically. And the whole thing on the news, or 2 days ago, was talking about how the Taliban are going to treat women or give them more respect or whatever, right? What about transgendered? What about all those other different forms of gender that we have here in the United States?
Oh, I don't think those exist over there. But I did talk to my employee.
Uh-huh.
Remember when I told you that she lived in Saudi Arabia for a little bit because
Yes.
her dad was military?
Mm-hmm.
I couldn't even get the full thing out of my mouth before she just said, bullshit!
On?
Like them treating women
The
better. And she brought up an example of them, like, I think it was like chopping off their whole hand for like something very, very, because we talked about the whole, we should kind of bring back a little bit of the kind of Sharia law, like eye for an eye, tooth for a tooth. But
Yeah, like if you rape somebody, you get your penis cut off.
yeah. But we were talking about little, like if you've done something like, serious but little, but we might just take like a knuckle or a finger or something. But when you get a hand taken off, you stole something, you did something pretty, really, really bad.
Yeah.
And I can't remember what example it was, but I mean, it was like something petty.
Look what Eric just said. He said when he was in the hospital, there was a somebody with a lab coat on, and the button said he/she. So I don't know what he/she means. I thought it's I don't know. But if you wore that in Afghanistan, you think they would get? What do you think they get stoned? What do you think the punishment? If you let's say I came out, let's say I was an Afghan man.
Death. It's just how they're going to do it.
If I was an Afghani man and I said, you know what, I want to be a female. I identify as a female. I'm going to become transgender. What do you think that Afghani nation of people would do to me?
I'll think it through just a little bit more. So the man starts to identify as a woman. Now we are talking about Afghanistan. So all the single women, if they're not married, full, you can't see nothing but their eyes.
Mm-hmm. Damn, look at those ankles. She got some hot ankles.
Yeah. And I don't think there can be any hanky panky or like anything until they're married. And wedding night, yeah, you see where I'm going? Oh yeah.
I gotcha. Yeah, there would definitely be some. Yeah. All right, I gotcha. So it says the FTC, and I was looking at the picture. All I saw was this person. I thought maybe it was another Afghanistan thing, but it's not. She just looks like she comes from the region. FTC files new antitrust complaint against Facebook. I don't even really go to Facebook anymore. Like, I have to today because I'm sure I got like a million messages on there and stuff. But it says the Federal Trade Commission has filed a renewed antitrust complaint. The agency filed an amended complaint on Thursday after a federal judge dismissed its previous case in June. And they ruled that the FTC had not provided sufficient evidence that Facebook was a monopoly and gave the commission a second chance to pursue the case. See, are they really a monopoly? Because, I mean, there's other stuff out there. There's Instagram, there's YouTube. I thought they were going to be getting sued for, censoring everybody. That's what I think Facebook should get kicked out or get in trouble for, censoring people. Right?
What are they getting in trouble for?
It says they're a monopoly. They're trying to say that they're a monopoly. I don't see them as a monopoly, to be honest with you. I just see them as people that are pushing their own agenda and are very, racist towards certain folks. Certain folks.
Yeah,
Mainly
the
us.
generation after us loves the Facebook.
Right?
My mom and aunt can't stay off the Facebooks.
The Facebook?
The Facebooks. The face space is my books.
Facebook.
Yeah,
No, I gotta mess with you.
The my book and the face space. You haven't heard of those?
MySpace. Yeah. Okay, I got you now. That's actually where I met my wife, was on MySpace. I'm not gonna lie. That's why I'm glad that thing is no longer really a thing anymore. Let's see. Federal judge reverses
The Twittergram and the
Twittergram?
Insta.
There you go. Federal judge reverses Biden's policy to limit ICE deportations. Good. A federal judge struck down Joe Biden's attempt to restrict the authority of Immigration and Customs Enforcement to arrest illegal immigrants. I always like to say aliens. The judge, Drew Timpton, ruled on Thursday that Biden violated earlier decisions made by Congress with his attempts to narrow the categories of illegal immigrants that can be arrested. Let's see. The judge also said Louisiana and Texas would likely succeed with their lawsuit against Biden, saying he has violated the Administrative Procedures Act. They're going to get some of that Hunter Biden money.
Uh-oh.
Hunter Biden, you better go sell your paintings real freaking quick and pass the buck on to the big guy. Yeah, no. This is good. I hope they sue him. I hear a lot of people are asking for Biden to be recalled. They want him to step down.
Oh, the 25th, yeah. Started watching a little bit of that towards the end of work.
Let's see.
I don't know if they got into the details of it or not.
See, I didn't have a chance to watch anything today. Let's see. So it says Biden gets defensive in the interview over Afghanistan. Really? They're going to show it too. They're going to show it. Let's just watch it. Why read it when you can watch it?
What's happened over the last week? Was it a
George
failure of
Papadopoulos? Yeah.
intelligence, planning, execution, or judgment?
Look, I don't think it was a fair. Look, it was a simple choice, George.
Orange man.
When the Taliban,
Dali me banana.
when you had the government of Afghanistan, the leader of that government getting in a plane and taking off and going to another country, when you saw the significant collapse of the Afghan troops we had trained, up to 300,000 of them, just leaving their equipment and taking off, that was, that's what happened. That's simply what happened.
But we've all seen the pictures. We've seen those hundreds of people packed into a C-17. We've seen Afghans falling.
That was 4 days ago, 5 days ago.
What did you think when you
Get over it, man.
What I thought was we have to gain control of this. We have to move this more quickly. We have to move in a way in which we can take control of that airport. And we did.
So you don't think this could have been handled, this actually could have been handled better in any way? No mistakes?
No, I don't think it could have been handled in a way that we're going to go back in hindsight and look, but the idea that somehow there's a way to have gotten out without chaos ensuing, I don't know how that happens. I don't know how that happened.
So for you, that was always priced into the decision?
Yes.
Look at that face. Yes.
Nobody not noticing that he's the orange man now?
I know.
He's orange.
He is. Orange man bad. Don't forget orange man bad. Bless ya. Bless you.
Oh, thank you in advance, Kim Tone. I know it's coming.
So the San Francisco DA, Chisa Boudin,
Oh, goodness, that was a bad one. That got on my computer. Ugh.
Oh, stay away from his computer. Faces another recall. Gee, you think it might be... You think it might be all the people going and freaking robbing stores under $900 so they don't get arrested? Right? Now, what do you think? So I got a question. You see all these people going out at one time. So do you think they add the total together? So let's say 5 people steal $900 each. So that's $4,500, right? But they're doing it at the same time. So that could be considered one single crime of $4,500? Or since it's 5 different people, do you think it's going to be 5 different crimes for $900?
If I were to try to tap into my lawyer mind, I would say it depends on if they were conspiring with each other and they planned it.
Well, if I was a lawyer, I'd just be like, dude, I was just stealing. He saw me stealing something, so he decided to do it too. And then somebody else saw us stealing, so he decided to do it too. We weren't together, man. We just jumped in the same car, but we weren't together.
But I'd be like, we're just going into a lawyer. Be like, oh, but he's in your phone. You know this man personally. You've made
That's not my phone.
You made 27 calls in it. This phone is registered in your name, and it's
But I don't use that phone.
Security number. Why?
I found that phone on the ground.
It's in your name, sir.
There's another guy named Eddie Block.
Yeah, well, it's the same social security number, same date of birth.
Yeah, haven't you ever heard of those illegal aliens that come across this goddamn border and they steal my social security number and my name?
Well, that's something you need to take up with them, sir.
No, that's what the guy. Oh, now you're for illegal, now you're for the border security.
Let's stay on subject, sir. God, I wish I could put it. I think I would have been a damn good lawyer. I don't know what kind of lawyer.
One American News Network.
So do I. Son of a bitch, I did that again. I think we both would have probably been pretty good lawyers, talking shit to people.
Yeah.
You know.
Get to wear them fancy suits.
Nah, I'm not a big suit person anymore.
Well, you got to do it for a while, and then once you become a lawyer, you can do whatever the hell you want.
No, you know which lawyer I would be? I would be that lawyer that, with the hair that's all going this and every way. The buttons aren't even lined up on your shirt. The guy with the Matlock hot dog freaking ketchup spilled all over your shirt. You know what I mean? That's who I would be. That's the kind of lawyer I would be, because I tell you what, if I put anything white on, I guarantee you within 5 minutes I got a stain on that bad boy. If I buy a white pair of shoes, even though I'm on my scooter and not even walking, 30 seconds I got a stain on that bad boy. I just cannot keep clothes clean. I just can't. I have friends that are tailors, and they'll give me these fancy tuxedos to wear, to the Elks Lodge for my meetings and stuff, and it just, nope. Just doesn't work that way.
Mama.
I know, right?
All right. What the hell does that mean? What assistant said? Where's my mama? She alive, you good boy.
Excuse me. Sorry.
Okay.
Assistant. Drunk uncle, where's your mama? She alive, you good boy?
Yeah, she's alive.
No, I think he was going along with what we were joking around with earlier. I think.
I guess so. I've already forgot what I was talking about. So
you guys got to remember, he's probably high and drunk, and I have bad memory. So
no, I'm just high right now. I'm working on the getting drunk part.
I got goldfish memory. After 30 seconds, I forget.
I used to be on a medicine that made me really bad with that. Sometimes I would forget I couldn't even finish a sentence.
Right?
I would start a sentence and it's like I have no idea what the hell I was talking about. I can't remember what medicine it was, but I had to come off that shit.
It's weird. I go to class and I practice, a math problem and memorize how to do it, and then the next day I come back to class and I'll be like, uh-oh, I don't know how to do that. But yet I'll watch a video of a place that I was, and I'm like, oh yeah, there's a liquor store up on the left, there's a McDonald's on. I don't know how I can remember all that shit, but I can't remember these math problems. And I'm good at math, until you start adding that stupid sine and cosine and cosecant and yeah, no.
I don't know what that is. I probably had to learn it, but as soon as that semester was over,
no,
I think I even took trigonometry. I don't even know what
that is trigonometry is sine and cosine.
Yeah,
no,
I think I had to take that, but I don't even know what it is. One semester.
Yeah. That's why I went from being a what do you call it? I was going to school for civil engineering, and once I realized I sucked at that kind of math, I was like, yeah, I don't think I want to be in charge of designing a bridge or a building. So yeah. All right.
San Francisco, Chesa is challenged by a second attempt at a recall as the city sees skyrocketing crime. When America's Sam Volk has more.
Far-left Democrat Chesa Boudin faces another recall attempt after recently surviving a signature drive to place recalling him as San Francisco DA on the ballot.
Oh, I thought he was wearing a, what do you call that hat? The Jewish hat.
Yarmulke?
Yeah, I thought he was wearing a yarmulke, and then they go to this picture, and it's like, oh no, that's just his hair.
With petitioners being just about 1,000 signatures short. On Monday, a second drive to recall Boudin began to gather signatures amid the rising number of violent and property crimes. According to the local police union president, residents are sick and tired of open-air drug markets and repeat offenders being freed from prison. He believes criminals know they can get away with criminal activity, as there are no consequences for crimes like shoplifting and property destruction. Even murder suspects are released from jail without bail due to Boudin's anti-incarceration political beliefs.
Wow.
One study found that half of those released from jail before trial commit other crimes while freed. To Boudin, however, the problem in San Francisco is not criminal activity. It is billionaires and, quote, Republican corporatists that lead to crime in the city by the Bay.
That's why I created a workers' protection unit.
How can you be, okay, how are you the San Francisco DA, but you got a gap in your tooth like that big? Don't they? I would think they provide. City of San Francisco will provide you a surgery if you want to change your sex. I'm sure they'll fix this dude's teeth. Come on, look at him.
Not only
Attractive like Madonna.
prosecute individual
I mean, look at that gap.
assaults. Of course, we do that, but also to think about the kind.
Oh, wait a minute. They said he's got to stop doing all that crack first.
Real quick before I forget about it.
All right.
Did you got something in your news feed about DC today?
About DC today?
Yeah.
Maybe. What about DC?
They had to have a negotiation for like 5 hours to keep this guy from blowing up some sort of Capitol build. Not the Capitol, but yeah, I figured that would have been the first thing that you came across today.
I might have it. If not, we'll look it up. Somebody remind us. Somebody who is not has a good memory, not us, remind us later on.
They brought it up in the chat, and I was like, oh yeah.
Dude, freaking all right, assistant. As soon as I see carry on, I'm like, carry on our wayward son. I know drunk uncle was singing last night. I didn't get to hear it.
Kinds of systematic legal violations, often committed by.
Dude, that is. Watch, I'm trying to stop it at the right time. Son of a bitch did that. I'm trying to stop it when his mouth. Almost. He's just gonna keep popping bigger on me. That's what she said. But look at his teeth. Seriously, those are drug teeth. Those are drug addict teeth.
By billionaires, by the billionaire class, and by corporations that they invest in and own.
Boudin also says he relates to families broken up by
or he never
incarceration,
brushes
as
his
both
teeth.
of his parents were incarcerated. He believes the criminal justice system in the U.S. does not work following these experiences.
I grew up visiting my own parents in prison. From the time I was 14 months old, they were both incarcerated. My mom ended up serving 22 years. My dad is still incarcerated to this day after 40 years behind bars. I learned the hard way that America's approach to mass incarceration is not working.
However, while Boudin paints their arrest in a sad light, they were incarcerated for taking part in a botched armored vehicle robbery. Boudin's parents were members of the communist terrorist group, the Weather Underground. In 1981, they took part in a plot to rob a Brinks cash security truck, where the plotters murdered 2 police officers and one of the Brinks guards. While neither of his parents fired a shot, they were convicted as part of the whole plot that led to the murders. Now that San Franciscans have seen the results of a soft-on-crime approach to justice, they are increasingly turning away from it. If the union president is right, citizens in the city could very well give Boudin the boot before his first term in power runs out.
Boudin the boot! You know what? Whoever's reading that sucks. I'm telling you. I haven't contacted OAN yet. I got to contact them. I got to tell them, first you got to let me edit your videos. And whoever's doing these stupid, where they talk like this, get them off the fucking show.
Eddie's like, just give me the clipboard. I'm doing this now.
Right? Like,
I'm going to do it all. I'm going to do the audio. I'm going to do the video. I'm going to do the soundboard.
Well, that's what it is nowadays. You're not called a journalist anymore. You're called a media, but you're supposed to. So
Personality,
no. Like
media person.
no, I can't think of the name now. But anyway, so all it sucked because I directed the news for Fresno State.
Chase First Banking, a debit card.
So what would happen
and
is
a set of tools to help them learn good money habits.
they're called MMJ. They're called mobile media journalists, I think is what they're called. But so now you're not just a reporter. You don't. Before in the old days you had the reporter, you had the cameraman, you had the person editing the video for you. Now the journalist has to do it all. So like when we were doing that, they were trying to teach all these young girls and guys that want to become news anchors that they had to edit their own video and they had to do this and do that. And I still to this day I just like my professor yelled so many times, if I see one more she didn't say fucking, but if I see one more video where you didn't put a mic on the freaking person you're interviewing I'm gonna cancel this whole freaking show. Because I don't know how many people, they wouldn't put a mic on it. Because, you get one of these mics, right? You have a mic like this, and it goes forward. But it's just a generic mic that comes with the camera. You want the good sound, you put the lapel pin mic on them, so that way that's meant to catch their sound.
Right.
So what happens is then you got to turn I as a director would have to turn the sound up so much that every time somebody walked by, it would be like, and you just hear this person talking like this. It was just awful. Or these people, I'll be like, your video's not in 1080p, and they're like, well, I set it to that, and so like you put it on the screen, and their video's only taking up like a portion of the screen. I'm like, I would get calls every day, and finally I just gave up. I'm like, just send me the fucking video and I'll edit for you real quick.
Yeah.
But I mean, I could do it all. I mean, I got like in speech class, everybody has to take a telecommunications class, right? A speech class for college. And I was in there and like what he taught us, I was already kind of doing. He's like, look, you don't write down your whole fucking speech. At least that's what I got taught. You write bullet points. And the bullet points are just supposed to remind you of what you're supposed to speak. And he would tell everybody, oh, you got to practice and this and that. I never practiced. I just sat there and I'd write my bullet points out and I just start talking away. And as soon as he's doing let's see, you get the 4 minute, you get the 3 minute, the 2 minute, the 1 minute, and then this is half a minute left, right? As soon as he's like there, I'm like, all right, I'll end it real quick. All right, He always came up to me, he's like, man, you must practice all the time. You're perfectly dead on every single time. And I was like, I don't practice once. I just know how to talk to people.
If you're talking something you're interested in, then, I mean, you could go on and on and on. You're not like looking up like, oh my God, how much time left? You're just like, oh shit, I got to wrap it up. All right, well.
Yeah. You would see people get up there and they would be like,
same time, same place tomorrow. I'll be here all week.
Right? Like you would get these people and they get up there and they'd be like, yeah, my topic is on. And it would just be like, oh my God, speak up, do something. They would get so fucking nervous. And I understand it's frightening. Don't get me wrong. The first time I went on the air with Ben, live, it was, you should have seen my first videos. I wasn't like I am now. I mean, but still, I was better than most. And that's why I don't get why I'm not in the news somewhere. Probably because I cuss all the time and I'm a conservative. And I don't have the look. She's got the look. Julius, video editing is not that confusing. I could teach you probably pretty easy.
Yeah, learn a few shortcuts. Yeah. It can
thank you, Eva.
It can be intimidating at first. I never got into like the 3D graphics or anything. They called it motion within the Final Cut Pro.
Yeah, that stuff gets crazy.
I opened it up once and I said, nope.
Dude, like if I'm editing a video, like a 3-minute video, what I do is I start with the song. I'll start with the song first, and then I can figure out, how the beat's gonna go, and figure out, like watch here. I'll show you guys the video real quick. It's only like a 3-minute long video. We'll get rid
And
of
you can watch wavelengths where at least you could in Final Cut Pro.
Oh yeah.
So you watch your video and your audio wavelengths, and you kind of know when audio jumps or anything like that.
Yeah, you try and do the cuts on the beat, and what you can do is like you can zoom in on your timeline to see right when it hits that beat, and that's when you can if the tempos are right between the video and the, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Let's see, search. I wanna you know, I'll do it this way.
But in video editing, you can't do it by beats per minute. You have to do it by just percentages, or at least you did in Final Cut.
Yeah. No, you can do it per beat. I'll show you guys that toward. Let's see. What am I looking for? Mayday, I think it was. Was it Mayday? No. It was something first. It was like, was it May 1st? May 1? May 1. There's Drunk Uncle. Look, there's another Drunk Uncle, too. Let's see. You know what I'll do? I'm just going to go to my channel. We'll just go to my channel. I'll find it real quick. It's with the Angel, not the Angel Moms. Now I forget their name now. What are those girls called? Not the Angel Moms. They are the Angels. I always call them my Angels. What's the name of those girls, Drunk Uncle?
Charlie's Angels?
No. They're from California. They were... I used to make a lot of videos for them.
Take a stab. Patriot Angels?
Close.
I don't even know if that's a real thing. I just...
No, are they called Angels? I used to always call them My Angels. Let me find them. Where's the video? There's Mayday. So it's going to be in this realm here. Nope, farther away. What the heck? Oh my gosh. The Freedom Angels. The Freedom Angels. That's what it is. The Freedom Angels.
Freedom Angels.
Yeah, those girls. It wasn't Mayday then. The Freedom Angels. Oh, right here. Liberty Fest. Like this video right here. This is going to be a good example. Probably going to be too loud for you, drunk. 'Cause I can't see you anywhere. 'Cause I don't wanna know, I swear I should go, I don't wanna let you down. You just wanna know how far I will go, 'cause you know I will stay around. So let me know where to go. So let me know where to go. Seeing it's off. I don't know why it's off right now. I don't know why it's off right there.
I am here.
But it's like, you know, stuff like that. Like, you always do it right on the change of the beat.
What, the sync is off?
Yeah. You know why? Because it's going through the live view and it's going to these headphones. For some reasons, it's off. I can hear it's off. But if you watch it live, it probably won't be. Like, the very end of it, everybody loved how I did the end. Watch the end.
He needs to just resign.
They're talking to Gavin Newsom.
Oh, this is your video.
Like the end. I still love that one.
So who picked the song that
I did?
They got?
I picked the
Really?
song. Yeah, do you know why I picked that song?
No.
Okay, the song is called Where Did You Go? And throughout the whole song, it says, where did you go? I want to find you. That's all how the words keep saying in the song. And what happened is we went there that day to talk to Gavin Newsom, and he wouldn't show up. He hid from us. So that's why I used that song. But I also like the way the beat goes. I just like the song.
Yeah, I didn't know you listened to like electro or house or I mean that was kind of like borderline dubstep.
Well, like here, I'll show you what I do. Oh my gosh, what is it called? Something free. What is it music called? Something free. Um, it's copyright free music. Copyright.
Oh, okay. Okay. So you just kind of stumbled across it?
Yeah, well, there's this website that I go to. It's on YouTube actually, right? And it's all copyright free music
Yeah.
from YouTube. It's called No Copyright. NC No Copyright S Music. There we go. So I go here, right? And when I after an event, I'll be filming all day long, so I kind of know which way I want to go to it. So it's called no Copyright Sounds. I'll come in here, and all this music on here, you can just go and you can download it. And all they ask is that when you put this song in your video, you come down here, and watch me turn this down. It'll say you can use this video or the music for free, but you have to put this video credits in there. You just have to put this stuff right here. Song credits, net trim, and hey. That's all you got to do, and then you can play it.
Hold on.
So I will sit on this website, like, search for some of the videos, like that song. I think it took me like 2 hours before I found that song. So
That's a good way for up and coming producers to get their music out.
Yeah. That's why they do it. But that's the first thing you do. You find out your music. You find the song that you know is going to go with what you want. Because then you know what tempo you want. Then okay, well, I want to get like 30 videos in there. I want to clip it like every 3 seconds or something like that,
Yeah.
So, and like that one song, it had that stop, the song I used, it had that stopping point, right? Like watch.
Got the shirt, yay. I'll be wearing it tomorrow for show.
Huh. But so it had the stopping point right here. Like I wanted to do that because the cops we were there and the cops arrested us, but we wanted to show them that the cops were at least still standing for the flag and stuff like that, There's like ultra meetings behind everything that you do,
Oh yeah, and like if you edited something where there was like a fight, like slow it down just a little bit. It's like the first.
Yeah. Well, like too with this one, like this song, they weren't even dancing to this. I'm trying to remember what they were dancing to, but this is not the song they were dancing to. It was some famous song I couldn't play. Like, did you guys notice I put myself in the video?
That's easy in there.
Like right. Like there I am. I was flying my drone. And so that was one of our security guards. So that's why when it broke the glass, he's always like, Eddie, how come I'm never in any of your videos? So I was like, guess what? You're gonna be my stopping point.
Yeah, you're gonna be on the drop.
Right? Let's see. And I'll show you one other one real quick. Just since you guys brought it up, it's my birthday. We're gonna do what I want to do today. Right?
It's my birthday. I'll cry if I want to.
Like now, I gotta be honest with you. Let's see. For this video, I wanted like I didn't make this for YouTube. I made this for America's Voice News or America's Voice Live now. I forget whatever they are now. And so when we made this video, I was like, dude, come on, you guys gotta let me freaking play Welcome to the Jungle because we are going through Skid Row. And like Ben is like, oh my gosh, yes. And then they looked up, they didn't want to buy the song because they were gonna have to pay for the song. So we didn't get to use it. Where is it? It should be on here.
Or you could have just played something from Skid Row.
Well, no, because then we'd have to pay for their stuff too, right?
Well, no, I know. I'm just trying to think of because Welcome to the Jungle is Skid Row in Hollywood?
Huh? Yeah, that's where we filmed from.
Oh, see, I don't know where all the subsects are and stuff like that. So Skid Row is in Hollywood.
Yeah. No, not Hollywood. No, I'm sorry. No, Skid Row is downtown LA. I missed it. I thought you said something else.
Oh, I got you. See, I would have played like something from Skid Row. We are the youth, go wild.
But you can't because we would have had to pay for it, and the company wouldn't let us.
I'm just saying, if you could.
Yeah.
Sorry. It's the DJ mind coming out with like the wordplay, you know.
Yeah, see, and I had different thoughts just because, well, when you see the beginning of the video, you'll kind of understand why I wanted to play Guns N' Roses. But it was 45 seconds long, and we were over that 30-second, and we didn't want to go much farther than that, so.
Word.
You know how that is. You know how that is. Let's see. Let me find it. Because I'm going to show you, because I picked 2 pretty good songs for this one, too. And I'll tell you why I picked these songs. Oh, yeah, did you guys see when I got my haircut on the Capitol? They closed everybody's the Capitol building down, right? And you couldn't do anything, so I went and, you know, did the whole thing. I did the, oh, this is not the version I want to see. What is Los Angeles Skid Row? What did we call it with Ben's video, though? What did I call it for Ben?
When you were on the drone?
What's that?
Were you doing a drone or actually driving?
In LA? Oh, we did both. Ben got a ticket for flying the drone and filming while we were driving.
I was thinking I seen one of your videos where you may have reshared where you were flying a drone over like the homeless and stuff.
Yeah, that's the video. That's the video I'm talking about. That's why we wanted to call it. That's why we wanted to play that song, "Welcome to the Jungle," because I mean, if you saw what we saw, like we spent like 2 days there. It was bad, like I mean, really bad. Let me find it now. Ben doesn't post as much on YouTube, so it won't take me too long to find it.
Welcome to the Jungle is damn near one of the best songs ever made.
Oh, yes. And especially for what we were doing. Let's see. See, that's one of the Freedom Angels right there. So, on this video, I was live streaming on YouTube, and Ben was live streaming on Facebook, right? So, this is one of the Freedom Angels. This is my friend. We're good friends, but she's very flirtatious. Not because she wants to hook up with you. She's just flirtatious, right? Oh, shit, I turned it around again. So she's got her hand on my leg and stuff like that, right? And Ben was filming the court or the city hall meeting, but I was in there and you could see her just like rubbing my leg. And Ben told me later on, he's like, Eddie, make sure she's not doing that when I'm showing the camera here.
This is our lovely Freedom Angel.
Here, in support.
Yeah. She's a cool chick though. She's just, I think every single guy that ever meets her probably hits on her though. Where is it?
Oh, so that's her thing. She just wants to be hit on, and just make. Okay, gotcha.
No, I wouldn't say that. I'm just saying a lot of guys do hit on her.
Well, I know, but she rubbing on your shoulder, rubbing on your leg, and so it's more of a show for her, maybe. I don't know. I'm not trying to talk shit. But
yeah. Okay.
If she does that with like everybody, okay.
Okay, it was after this. All right, so like this video when Ben and I made this video right here.
Chasing Freedom with Ben Bergwood. Real issues.
This is about the guy who owns a gun store in Chicago. So he's like, I'm showing this right, and
backyard.
Ben, he's like, Eddie, you can't show the front of his house.
Took the headshot.
This was just I just took a picture of somebody's house in Chicago. I didn't even use his own house. Ben thought, I was like, dude, you were there with me. You know that's not his house. He was like, oh, yeah. I'm trying to remember what the hell we called. Maybe he didn't put it on here because we put it on America's Voice Live. Maybe I wasn't allowed to put it on here. Where is it? It's like a 30-minute long video, or 23 minutes. I'm not going to show you the whole 23 minutes, so don't worry. Halo Jiu-Jitsu. This was 1 year ago. Let's see. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Don't you hate that when you can't find something? Water City Council, was it after this? It was before this, I think. We made so many videos. So 11 months ago, it was last February. No, it's farther back. I went too far. I know you guys are like, Eddie, just get to the freaking point. I don't want to. I really don't.
It's my birthday. If I want to.
I'll do whatever the hell I want to do. Because I got it like that. Because it's my show. Did
Go shorty. It's your birthday.
Alright, we're just going to have to go to my videos. I'm going to have to show. I know I have the full version. I got the full version. I just got to go to it. I have it hidden.
The director's cut, motherfucker.
Oh, you don't even know. Like, when I make a video with Ben, oh my gosh, it's such a pain in the ass. Because I'll edit the video, right? And it takes like on a half-hour long video when I do it in 1080p or maybe 4K even, it will take like an hour to an hour and a half to render video. If I do it on this computer, it'll take me 2 to 3 hours. He will go and then he'll be like, all right, Eddie, yeah, you know, I like this, but can we do this? And so I'll change it, right? And it only takes me like 30 seconds to change this one little thing, but then it takes an hour or two to render it. So then he'll be like, you know what? Yeah, I like that, but I'd rather have this. And then I'll have, you know, and he's like, well, what's taking you so long, Eddie? I'm like, dude, you don't understand. I'm only fixing 30 seconds, but you got to redo the whole entire video.
Wait a minute. You have to re-render the whole video if you change one cut?
Yeah. Well, because here's the deal. So he's not here with me, right? So in order for me to put this put the video up on YouTube so he can watch it in a hidden mode, I have to render it. Then I have to upload it to YouTube so he can watch it. See, because he never works with me.
Upside to Final Cut, because if you as long you would have to re-render if you had a blend from, you know, the scissors. You know, I'm sure you use the scissors a lot.
Yeah.
But you wouldn't have to re-render the whole thing if it was already rendered. Anything that it touched, like if you had an overlay or a blend or whatever, you might have to re-render it, but not the whole thing.
Well, no, you gotta. It's different. It's different. You're thinking of something different. In order to upload it, you have to put everything together. Like I can put it together and just show him the video, but because he's not sitting here with me to look at my computer screen, he can't see it. Does that make sense?
No, I'm talking about the rendering process. I video edited for a few years.
But, well, anyways, it's hard to explain. Anyway, so I'll show you guys this. We'll talk about it afterwards. I'll explain it to you. Damn, this dude, my videos had 11,544 views that I made for him. That's pretty cool. That's weird. Look, I got 12,000 views on here, but only 214 likes.
That's pretty good. You generally get about like 10% likes to your total views.
Yeah. Oh, and then he's like, you did the LA sign too much, Eddie. But listen to the song, and you'll figure out why I picked this song.
Find me in the corner of the room.
Notice how he's in the corner and she's saying corner?
Yeah.
See, she's saying I'm looking for somebody, and I just had it happen that this lady was looking for somebody. So the song worked out perfectly. It was just like perfect. But look, so here's something that I don't know if you guys noticed. So if you watch, oh, it just happened.
Did you cut the video right before the drop?
Huh?
I thought I was about to hear the drop, and then the
No, there was no drop. Oh, yeah, I may have. So watch this though. We didn't even notice this. I edited like a half-hour long video, and I didn't even notice this until the end. And then I redid it to add this part in. Like, watch, I'll show you. Okay, so when you start watching that lady walking. Okay, so watch her walking, but now watch the curb. Just watch the curb. You're gonna see a guy, right, let's see. Oh wait, hold on. Where is it? Must have been before that. It was before that.
Hey America, this is
There's some part in here where the guy like drops a knife.
In Skid Row, LA. Gavin Newsom.
I thought it was on the extended version. I know I put it in there. Where was it? But this guy just like totally drops a knife. Let me see if I can see it again.
Oh, smart move on Skid Row.
And it's like a kitchen knife. It wasn't even like a regular knife. Let me see if I can see it again.
Everything works.
Let's see. Like I remember, I'm like, dude, they're about to fight. They're about to fight. Okay, so see this guy with the multicolored beanie?
Yeah.
Okay, now look where the pink is. You got like a pink blanket, blanket, and there's like a bag there. Just watch that area. Oh, never mind. I cut it off on this section. But anyways, you know, it's just like stuff like that you do.
They don't want you looking close. So-called.
So then,
tell the truth.
Then I use this song. What? I forget what song I used here.
Exposing the hypocrites in our government.
Oh, this song is called Invisible. And the reason why I use this song is because you don't see this. People don't see the homeless people out there like this, right? So that's why I use, it's called I Think I'm Invisible. Just listen.
America's Voice News, guys. God bless America. Tell the truth.
I use that song just because, you know, like the homeless people are invisible, right? People don't want to look at them, so they pretend they're invisible. Just a choice I made. Yeah, no. Here, watch. Let's see what I can show you real quick. How many people we still got watching? Well, we're down to 25. I must have been boring people. But you know what? I don't care. It's my birthday. Once this opens up, I'll show you. I'll just show you something real quick. We can just. Where are you? Pop on up where I want you. All right, we're gonna go here. We're gonna switch this to. We're gonna turn it back on, but I want to use. Since you were asking about, it's not even up there. Why are you not up there? Well, it's going to be in the A's, and it's not even there yet. Takes a second for this program to realize all the other programs I have on here. Oh, you know why? Because I can't show you, because it's on a different thing. Aha, what can I do instead? I know what I can do, okay. We'll do this. You guys get to see the behind-the-scenes stuff then. Let me add a new one real quick. We're going to do... just a whole screen display capture. This is the secondary monitor. We'll do display capture, and then you guys will get to see. Where are we, guys? That's the wrong one. That's not the one I want to be on. We're gonna go to one. All right. So we're gonna show you guys this. This is my program. This is Premiere Pro. You got this is what Drunk Uncle has to look at. He gets to see what I'm doing here. We're gonna start a new project. We'll just call it what the hell ever. Oh, whoops. We're just gonna call this thing whatever, and there we go.
What ifs?
Let's call it DDDDD or whatever. Where'd you go? Where'd you go? I miss you so. Seems like it's been forever. Am I singing the song right or wrong? Oh, and the whole thing just closed down on me. But you guys get a little behind the scenes look of what Eddie does with Drunk Uncle, or what Drunk Uncle gets to see. So
yeah, I don't do shit. I just sit over here and talk shit.
Bring this up. Oh, I don't have my orange drive plug in. Hold on. I gotta plug in a drive.
Things get clogged.
Where's my orange drive at? There it is. And I even told myself, I'm like, dude, don't forget to plug in some shit. That one's there. Alexa, turn white to light. Or light to light. I'm gonna have to plug it into a slow one. Did I just unplug it? Where are you?
You unplug something.
Yeah. Because I moved stuff around. It's coming back. Give it a second. There we go. Now we're back. All right. Oh, now I lost you on screen share, huh?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
Oh, you didn't lose the stream?
No.
Okay.
Nah, stream's still going. Let's see. Is the stream still going?
Oh, there we go. There we go.
Stream's still going. Stream's still going. All right. Let's open this bad boy back up. I'll show you guys what my editing program looks like.
There's Eva talking about Hondas again.
What's up, Eva? All right, so we're gonna move this up into here.
Hey, Brad.
See, I'm a really fat. See, I don't get paid by the hour when editing because I edit my own stuff. So because of that, I try and edit as fast as I can. So there's little shortcuts you can memorize and stuff like that. Come on. Hurry up, Adobe. So I got my Adobe up here, right? So this screen right here, you guys can see, I know they can see everything now. So this little screen right here, this is your starting source. This is where you can have all your files. This is going to be the timeline down here. And this is what you're going to be showing out there. So let's open up my orange drive. Let's just go, well, let's, why does it keep quitting? Something's going wrong with my Premiere Pro. I wonder if I have to upload a new one. All right, so we're Mid-State Fair. So I'm just going to grab this little video right here, drag it and drop it over here. Right? So what you do is, so this is where you can cut all the videos, right? So I'm like, all right, what is this video? What's going on here? So I can watch this video. It's going to go really slow because I got too many things open right now. But like, all right, we're looking at that. You know what? I want to see that. So I'm going to hit the cut button. So you're going to hit I as in, which means that's going to start the video. See how now it got this little dot right there? That's where the video is going to start. And now we're going to come over here and say, you know what? Oh, I think that's a good spot to end the video at. So I'm going to hit the O button. Now it's down. It's O. So
you got to work in caps lock. Do you still have to work in caps lock?
No, not with this. It's just in and out, in and out. So now I'm just going to touch the pointer right there, and I'm going to drag it down there and watch. Now I got that video down here. So look, now we got that same exact thing down here. But look, so I don't know what. I didn't set my sequence settings. So what you got to do is you got to make sure your sequence. So I want this to be 1080p video, right? I probably filmed it in 4K. So I'm going to go to sequence settings. Let's see what I got it in. See, it's at 3840 by 2160. No, that's not what I wanted in. Because I want it to only be 1080p. So we're going to go 1080. Or wait, what am I doing? 1920 by 1080. See how I'm even saying? So go 1920. And I want it to be 1080 there. So now watch. Now everything's going to be zoomed in. I'm like, well, shit, now I don't got half the video. So what do? You got to go over here to effects controls. You got to click on this right here. Then you got to click over there. And now you go to scale. Well, I know it's half of that, so we're going to go to 50%. And now look, now you got everything in there. Oh, shit. But if you want to really mess with it, you can be like, make it really small. You can make it really big. You can do all kinds of crazy stuff on here. What I'm doing is I push my finger on my slider, and I slide it back and forth. Heck, you want to have some real fun? You can go here and so you can add keyframes, right? If I want to make that small and then I can make it bigger. So let's go to the very beginning of it. So I'm going to, let's see, we're going to just resize it. See this little thing right here? That's called keyframes. So I just added a keyframe. I'm going to make it really, really small, right? I'm going to make it about that big. I'm going to start it at that big, and when the video ends, I want it to be full size. So I'm going to come right here. I'm going to hold my shift button down because that'll stop it right there. Watch. You see see how those little, right in here? Watch there. You're going to see 2 little arrows because I'm holding my shift button down. It stops it right where I want it to be. I'm going to push the left arrow button once. Click on this again. And then watch this. Now I'm going to go to scale, and I'm going to type in 100% because I want it to be 100%. And there you go. Now watch this. Watch what happens, folks. It's magic. It's magic. You start playing the video. Oops, let me hit play. Play the video and watch what happens. Holy shit, it's getting bigger.
We got cool military, actually.
Right, so that's just a little trick you can do. And then the audio is kind of loud, right? So you go down here, you make it bigger. And then I want to turn the audio down, so I just turn the audio down. So see, the audio's turned down now. And even lower. And so, you know when I'm playing music and I want to hit the right spot, what you do is you zoom in, and now you can see these wavelengths.
Hey, Don. Welcome to the club.
So, like, see this right here? That might have been a chain, like a beat or like a thump of the bass drum or something. And I'm like, okay, this is exactly where I want to change that. So I hit the little X button, and oops, wrong button. I hit the wrong thing. What did I do? I always get it back. The marker's messed up. Clear in and out. So now all I got to do is hit the little... If you see, I got the pointer on there right now, right? If I hit C, now look, it just moved to that. So now I can cut that video right there. Then I hit the V button. Now I'm back to a pointer. And then look, I just separated that video. Just little stuff like that. I know you guys are like, who cares, Eddie? Shut the fuck up and do the news.
I was just wondering whenever you snuck in that line of cocaine that you just took.
I know, right?
All of a sudden, you're just like,
because you know why?
You're very passionate about.
That's how I edit my video. This is how I edit my video. It's just, I have to. You got to be really fast. Like, really fast when editing video.
No, your voice sped up like 2 times.
It's just because that's how I edit video. I talk to myself when I'm editing. I do that on purpose. So I can edit faster. And it also, I teach myself. If you do stuff repetitively like that, you know, I teach myself over and over, because I always forget. Like, if you noticed, I said, oh, I'm going to hit the X button and cut it. Well, X is cutting stuff in like Microsoft Word, stuff like that, right? I meant to hit the C button, which would bring up my little cutter tool. I know all these shortcuts and stuff like that. So it's just what I'm.
That's what I was saying earlier. You said you had to press shift something to activate it, but I could have swore when I was video editing to just get rid of having to press 2 keys, I would just hit the caps lock button.
Oh yeah, not on this one. But no, I didn't have to hit shift.
Shift and something.
No, what I was saying was, so if you push down on the keypad on your it's like having a mouse. So if you press on the mouse and you drag it, if you drag it, that's how you can make it bigger or smaller. It's just all kinds of crazy stuff you can do a video. It's just crazy.
Word up.
But if I get in editing mode, like I edited for like 8 hours one day, and I didn't even realize it. I was like, holy shit, I've just been editing for 8 hours just because it's just interesting to me. It's fun. I like editing video.
How fast did you learn to hit Control or Command S, like after?
Oh, to keep saving stuff?
Yeah.
Oh, I learned it really quick because I had like an hour long video that I had made like 50, 60 edits to, and I didn't save any of them. Because, I said, well, it says automatically saving on its own. No, don't trust it.
Oh, no. Mine was the me trying to move too fast, and my computer couldn't handle it, and the fucking program shut down. So, like 3 hours of editing just...
Bye-bye. See you later. Yep, I've been there. Been there, done that.
So I every time I had to, like I said, I can render stuff on the cuts. So I just hit, Command S every time a render finished.
Well, okay, excuse me. It's exporting it. It renders it, yeah, but then your computer still got to export it. That's the problem.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
That's what I'm talking about that takes so long. When I go and I sit here and I got to hit Command M and it goes to my rendering screen, which is right here. And when you go to export it, that's the one that takes forever. And that's what I'm talking about.
Oh, okay.
My bad.
Okay.
I call that rendering.
Like with the rendering, I was like, man, you need to look into Final Cut because you only got to re-render what you edited.
Yeah, no, I was saying it wrong. Well, I was saying what I'm used to. Let's put it that way. Anyways, I guess we should get back to the news because that's what everybody's here for, right?
Dot news.
All right, so Vice President Kamala Harris. I haven't even seen her lately. Have you guys seen her? Owns the execution of America's withdrawal from Afghanistan following her touting the role she played in President Joe Biden's decision. Wow, she's saying she decided to do this. So it's all Kamala's fault, right? Or Camel Toe, or whatever you want to call her. Says Vice President Kamala Harris has been at least visually front and center as the president has. I haven't seen Kamala Harris anywhere. Have you seen her anywhere?
Yeah, I know exactly where to find her. She's under Willie Brown's desk.
Ah, that's where it is. But
she's been there the whole time.
But yeah, these two are not showing up anywhere. They're hiding, folks. Why do you think they're hiding? Because of the big, huge mistake they made? Right? I haven't seen anything from either one of them. They're all pissed at these people because they're not doing anything. They're not doing a damn thing.
I want to hear from, like, on this particular situation. I may have already said this last night, but I really am not going to try to value anybody's opinion on this situation except for military. That's who I want to hear from. That's who I want to hear from, and that's what I'm going to base. That's what I'm going to base my opinion on. And I'm getting new information every day, but
yeah. Hey, what is it? Is it your white unicorn or is it your white elephant when it's something that you're trying to find and you can't find it?
Well, a unicorn doesn't exist anyway. So I would say if you're never going to find it, you're never going to find a unicorn. So you're never going to find a white unicorn. But
I'm trying. Let me see if I can find this now. Shit, that's live. I don't want to. So, what I'm trying to do is the remember that guy that took a poop in my backyard a while back?
Yeah.
Remember that one?
Nasty.
Yeah.
That's nasty. You ain't even wipe your butt and nothing.
So I'm always trying to find him, but for some reason, he always shows up on my camera when I'm either asleep or I'm taking a shower or I'm just like not giving a shit about looking at my camera. Oh, the guy showed up again. I went out to go feed Penelope today, and then I noticed a beer can right by my trash can. I was like, why is there a beer can right by my trash can? And so I'm like, well, let's go look at my camera. Well, guess who it was that did it? It was that guy.
Did he try to poop in it?
Well, that's what I'm going to show you. It wasn't just so now he didn't poop, but he did do some. I'm like trying to figure out what the hell he was doing, and then I looked a little closer, and I was like, ah.
If I'm going to litter and piss, I'm going to try to piss in the can.
You know what? Actually, it's going to be easier. So like I saw it. I let me clear. Let's see. Let me unfilter events. So I saw it today. So I saw a beer can out there. I'm like, who the fuck is doing this? So I went to my camera. I'm trying to find it. Hold on. They changed the way that this thing works. All right, let me see if I can put it up here. All right. So that's a live view. I know I favorited it, so it should be colored in yellow. And don't worry, he doesn't show nothing bad today. It was like 11 o'clock, right? And when I didn't watch my camera right away. I went to go to get my headphones that Thank You Hank bought me, and I came back, and then like I was already having a bad day, and I was like, you know what? By the way, what was that? So I went to go look, and I was like, son of a bitch, it's that guy again. He always goes by when I can't catch him, and that's what pisses me off. You know what I mean? Like, why are you gonna do it when I can't catch you? Here we go. 9:56 a.m.
He's so funny if you could catch him like trying to like taking a shit, and you just kind of somehow rolled up behind him and just like grab his shoulders and just push down.
Right. Well, you know what pisses me off even more? Look, he was there for like 10 minutes. Oh, that was my front. He was here for like 10 minutes. I was like, what the fuck is this guy? Like, I'm watching this. Can you guys see all that? What can you guys see on the screen? No, you can't. Okay, hold on. Let me move it. How do I move this? Let me make it so you guys can see what we're talking about. From small. Like, and I'm like, just why is this guy? I'm like watching. I'm like, okay, it's this guy again. And I'm like, what the frick is he doing? Right? It's like, what's he doing? Look, he's just standing there looking back and forth. It's like, what the fuck? I think this is the one thing I'm gonna miss. So this is the same guy that took a shit the other day. Right? It's like, why is he like hanging around my trash can? I don't get it. Look, he breaks out he's drinking his beer.
It's a nice trash can.
Right? Like, man, I feel like I gotta do something now, though.
Gotta meet a trash can like that.
Right? But I mean, like, what? Why is he just I'm like looking. I'm like, why the fuck is he just standing there like that? But now look at his left foot. Do you see a little black mark by his left foot?
They got on white shoes or them socks?
Those are white shoes. But do you see? Let's see. Do you see this little black spot right there? He peed.
Oh.
I'm trying to figure out when he peed. Like, let's go back in it. See, look, so I think that's what he was doing. Oh, it's already wet there right now. Let me see. Is there another? Hold on. Let me zoom out. Oh, wait. Here it is. I forgot there's more. But wait, there's more. Oh, he already did it. This guy was there forever. Okay, this is going to be him walking up. Okay, now.
Oh, it's all about peeing.
You got to go pee. See, look, look on the ground, folks. There's no water. There's no wet spot on the ground. That's what. Look, there he goes. He's just gonna whip it out. It's so small, he's having trouble getting it. Where is it? It's so small you can't even see it. Is he peeing on himself? He's peeing on himself even. It's that small that he's peeing on himself. He's peeing on himself. He's peeing on his bag. That's what he's doing. Look, he's peeing on the bag. This guy is freaking peeing on the bag. That's what he's doing. Anyways, this is my white whale, folks. Or white. Is it white whale? Is it white unicorn? Whatever. I am going to catch this guy someday. I'm telling you. I'm going to catch him someday. I don't know when. I don't know how. But it's my new mission.
Who?
This guy right here. You know what it was?
Oh.
He was peeing and he was holding his bag and he's so drunk he was peeing on the bag and then it was going on the ground.
And what time was this?
This was at 9:47 a.m. But look, he stays there all the way until he doesn't leave until, let's see. So this started at 9:56 a.m. Let's see when he leaves. So he stood there for over 10 minutes. Over 10 minutes. Peeing.
Hey, Danny.
Welcome to my world, folks. Welcome to my world.
Welcome to the Thunderdome.
Like, if I sell this house and I move, what am I gonna, I won't be able to watch stuff like this anymore. Right? It's gonna be no fun.
You come to the South, you just go outside at this same time, you're going to see some people sitting on the front porch drinking coffee, rocking back in their chairs, going, hello.
I have such a great laugh. You guys like my laugh? I don't know. I think my laugh is weird, isn't it? I think I got a weird laugh. All right. Anyway, so Bank of America, Lowe's sponsored CRT training urging whites to cede power to people of color. Man, and we just spent a lot of money at Lowe's for my stepdad. Son of a bitch. I don't use Bank of America, though. Fuck no. Their lines are long.
What does that mean? Seed power.
I don't know.
Maybe they'll explain it in the other article.
Yeah. It says Bank of America, Lowe's, and Truist Financial Corporation sponsored a United Way critical race theory racial equity 21-day challenge, claiming that America is systemically and institutionally racist, encouraging participants to decolonize their minds and to get woke at work. Are you woke at work, drunk? Is anybody else in here woke at work?
I don't even know what the hell that means.
And it says urging white people to cede power to people of color. I think they're trying to say is let people of color be in power.
Okay, so cool. This is Bank of America?
Yeah, Bank of America and Lowe's.
Okay, Bank of America and Lowe's, your CEOs, your FSOs or CFOs or whatever the fuck, your board meetings, scrap it. Y'all gone.
Right? And you know what's funny is so
Wu-Tang. We're going to get Wu-Tang in there, and they're going to diversify the bonds.
So Lowe's is Patriot owned. It's a veteran who started Lowe's, and they hire all veterans. That's why my stepdad and I try to shop mostly at Lowe's. But I'm gonna have to change that. I'm gonna tell them, hey, we're gonna have to start going to Home Depot now or something, or I mean a local one. But it says Christopher Rufo, a senior fellow at the Manhattan Institute, first revealed the critical race theory challenge, presenting documents he obtained from a whistleblower. He reported that Bank of America encouraged North Carolina employees to undertake the racial equity 21-day challenge.
Oh, I think Bank of America's main headquarters is in
North Carolina?
Yeah, Charlotte.
Really? Well, it says black and brown people continue to face tremendous obstacles to achieve economic mobility across our country. Really?
The building is the tallest one in Charlotte. Sorry, wanted to add that in.
Okay. Well, I find that hard to believe because when you go to college, unless you're of color, you don't have a very good chance of getting in anymore. If you're a white person, you know how hard it is for white people to get in college anymore? It's not easy.
I've been out of college for many moons.
Right? All sponsors had the opportunity to share racial equity 21-day challenge activity with their employees to encourage participation. Let's see what these papers look like. According to Rufo, the challenge began by telling participants that the United States is a racialized society that uses race to establish and justify systems of power. Where in when you become a president, where does it say anywhere that you cannot be a person of color and you have to be white? Does it say that anywhere in there? When you become a congresswoman or a congressman, does it say, oh, I'm sorry, you're not white. You can't run for Congress. Oh, you can't run for mayor. You're not white. Have you ever seen that anywhere in any paperwork, drunk? I know I haven't.
Honky.
I never went to the government and said, hey, I want to start up a thrift store. And they're like, I'm sorry, you can't do it because you're not white. Never heard that before in my entire life. Never, ever. But that's what they're saying. It says we need to lower our standards so that people of color can get in advance and make it. So they want to lower the standards so they can make it. So it's not fair to people of color because they're not smart enough. Well, that's bullshit. There's a lot of people of color that are very intelligent people. Look at the first person to do a heart transplant. It's a black guy, right? How many are you saying that? So I think these people are being the racist. They're saying people of color are stupid.
They don't realize that though.
They don't realize that, right?
That's what's sad. They honestly do not. They don't. They have no idea what they're saying is exactly what they're trying to fight against.
Right.
So they're trying to fight against themselves. They're trying to fight against themselves, but they don't realize it.
Yeah. So that's
really sad.
Now it says, can people of color be racist? No, racism is used to justify the position of the dominant group. White people in this case. Oh, so they're saying the dominant group is white people, and to uphold white supremacy and superiority. So black people can't be racist.
They got to stop with this changing of definitions, though. You can't be fucking with definitions. You want to have a definition, like make it your own fucking word, but you can't be changing the definitions of shit.
Yeah.
I'm sick of that. I'm fucking sick of that. Yeah. Stop fucking with definitions.
Well, here, so I know you don't like Carlos Mencia, but I'm going to steal one of his jokes, okay?
He steals everybody's jokes, so you go right ahead.
There we go. So here's one of his jokes. He was talking about lower. He's all why kids are in school are so stupid now. Why our country's so stupid? Because we keep lowering the standards. He's all it used to be. Oh well, you know what? Because he's black. He's all because he's black and this test is culturally biased. He can't pass the test, so we lower the standards a little bit. And then the people come in from Mexico and say, well, but see, if you asked him in Spanish, he would be able to understand it. So we lower a little bit more. We lower the standards a little bit more, and then you get the people from Iraq saying, "Well, I can't speak English that well, it's not in my language." So we lower the standards more, and we lower the standards more. And then he said, "We lower the standards so much that Corky from Life Goes On is getting straight A's in school." Corky from Life Goes On, right? He's basically saying a mentally retarded person is getting straight A's in school.
I don't know if you're supposed to say that R word.
Mentally retarded. That's you can't say that word?
I don't think so.
Mentally, what do you have to say? Mentally challenged?
I think so.
Okay, yeah. Well, I'm sorry if I said the wrong word.
So we're even? Are we even now?
I guess we might be even. Be even. But he said
I do try so hard to really look after the channel. So
I got you. I'm messing with you. But anyway, it's just because I was having a bad day earlier and I was just on one. I'm finally feeling better now. I got a little bit of whiskey in me, and I got to finish by 9:30 because I got to. You know what? Nobody's bought me a birthday cake in years, so I'm gonna go down to fucking Baskin Robbins and I'm gonna buy myself a fucking ice cream sundae for my birthday. Oh, actually, somebody did. Somebody from the channel did drop off some money the other day for me to go out to a nice birthday dinner. So I want to thank that person. They don't want me to mention their name, but you know who you are.
Oh, damn. I was about to donate some money to you, but hey, thanks for letting me know that before I sent it. Ha!
It's all good. It's all good. YouTube gets 30% of that money anyways. But no, so then the last part of his joke, which was the funniest to me, was because he's talking about he's all, you know what you need to do? He's all, when you got that kid and you say, what's 2 + 2? And they're like, I don't know. You send that little motherfucker to Catholic school where Sister Mary Dennis will sit there and say, what's 2 + 2? I don't know, sister. And he starts getting his ass whooped and he's like, 2 + 2 is 4, sister. 2 + 2 is 4. He's all, Sister Mary Dennis will beat the shit out of you until you know what 2 + 2 is. Because that's the truth.
Out on your fingers how many whips you get. 1, 2. How many you got? All right. 1, 2. How many you got? 4. That's right, motherfucker.
I don't know. What do you think? Do you think would I get in trouble if I showed that Carlos Mencia link? Because he does it so much better than me.
Well, I would just say that he steals everybody else's stuff, so it'd be hypocritical to get you for his stuff.
Yeah. Well, watch. Let's do this then. Let's see.
Oh, I guess I'm not on the screen no more.
You're not on the screen again? Okay, 1 second. I'll
You
fix
want
it.
to see my face? Show
try
us
this
your
one too.
face, brother. Show us your face. Clayton Bigsby.
Why aren't you on the screen anymore? You should be. Oh, you know why? Because what do we do? There you go. There's that. See
Your
it?
dual screen is up.
Huh?
It's showing dual screen.
Hold on. Hold on. Oh, is that... Wait. I'm sharing the screen with you, right, though? Yeah, okay. Hold on. Let's go here.
Yeah, but I'm seeing your raw footage.
There we go. I got you again. There you go.
There it is.
All right. Let me find it now. Hold on.
I don't even notice it anymore if I'm missing.
Well, let's see if we get in trouble for this.
Unbelievable. And that's all we do. Is just feel sorry for the retarded people. And I don't mean retarded by birth. That's a whole different thing.
Well, they're not kicked
I mean
off.
the stupid people. Because that's what we do in America now. You're stupid, don't worry. We will lower the standards to fit your fucking dumb bullshit. That's what we do in America. Hey, remember back in the days? Back in the days, school...
Well, we'll stop and we'll talk for a second because you said drunk. As long as we talk about it for a second, he's talking about lowering the standards, right?
Yeah, I think that's how the algorithm works. You gotta chop it up and find good places to stop. Obviously, you're talking about that with your video editing, but I think we can go on.
Yeah.
Systems were fucking badass, and the goddamn standard to get an A was up here. That was it. No fucking goddamn A minus, Nikela fucking bullshit. No, fuck that. You got a fucking A or a B. But then, it's kind of like an A minus, really, if it's an 89. Not really a B, but kind of like a fucking minus. And the fucking standard started getting lower. A minus, A minus, A minus.
See, so now you started bringing up because it's true. You get what you either got an A or a B, right? What's up with this A minus B plus shit? And what's the difference between a B plus and an A minus?
When's this video from?
This is from a long time ago. This is probably from it says 2010, but I think it's probably earlier than that. Oh, 2003.
2003. Okay.
Yeah. But honestly though, what would are you gonna go to your teacher and be like, well, teacher, it's an 89. It shouldn't be a B plus. It should be an A minus. And then she's gonna say, well, no, but a 92 is a B plus. Like, shut up, bitch.
Lower it a little. Oh, yeah, let's lower it a little. Yeah. And then people started coming up with fucking diseases. Hey, Carlos, I have attention deficit disorder. My son can't pay attention because he has attention deficit disorder, which is a bullshit fucking disease that they made up in the 1980s for your fucked up kids that are, and you don't want to admit it. That's what that fucking disease is.
All right, now I'm waiting for Drunk Uncle's rebuttal because you got ADD, right? Does that piss you off when people say stuff like that?
Well, I know he's trying to be funny, and I don't like this guy, obviously. Yeah. So I don't like anything that he says. I don't know. I think it's ADD. It's not ADHD because I was never like hyper. All I know is I couldn't remember shit in middle school, high school, whatever. I'd read a paragraph and they'd say, well, what'd you read?
Yeah, I'm going to go on my scooter. Uh-huh.
No idea. And then I moved to the coast and I stumbled across it recreationally. And then I was like, wow, this is actually helping. I'm interested in school. I can retain information. And I got prescribed to it. And yeah.
Okay.
Fuck that guy. But I don't like him anyway.
I'm going to skip over this. I'm just going to get to the part about Catholic school because that's the funniest part.
I want to say fuck him
I'm going to find...
And then we lowered the standard a little.
I'm going to find the part where he talks about Catholic school.
And then
that's the funniest part.
Schools is so fucking low that kids with Down syndrome are like, this fucking class is... I get straight A's.
Me fast.
But he was considering us mentally disabled or mentally retarded. So Yeah, that's pretty fucking offensive to
See,
call
the
me
smart people got the
retarded.
GPS joke.
He offended everybody all the time.
Hey, that's a really good GPS, eh? That's a fucking really good GPS.
He offended everybody all the
You were
time.
smart, and thank you for being here.
Oh,
but
they're not
you-
going to show it on this one. It wasn't on that one.
Well, like I said, I don't like him anyway. So.
Yeah, well, that's true. You don't like him.
Stop with the shit.
No
See how that balances out?
career.
Hold on a second. I'm
But
trying
you have
to.
little dicks. You see how
I'm trying to find something.
Asians, great fucking minds and a
it's not it
hard
either.
work ethic.
See, you're talking too
But you have
loud.
little dicks. You see how that balances
See, I like to know.
out?
I knew the guy. He was. Oh, I know him. I guess you can say he was kind of cool, you know. Preventive ass whooping. Okay, never mind. I can't find it.
You know Carlos?
I met him at the radio station a couple times. Yes.
You know his real name?
Yeah. It's starts with an N, right?
I can't remember.
But yeah, I know his real name. Yeah, I've partied with him
He's
at the
not
radio
even
station.
Spanish, right?
He is. He's from Honduras.
He's German.
Oh, he's from Honduras.
Well, just because you were, well, I mean, I guess it depends. Yeah, I guess you're right.
You're just trying to find a reason to hate on him.
Yeah, well, yeah, I don't like him. But anyway, like, I guess if you had Asian parents who moved from Japan to Mexico and you were born in Mexico, from
I
your
don't
two
even weigh 210 pounds.
parents,
You've lost
would you not be
me.
Mexican?
That's insane.
The truth is that how
I don't know. I'm sorry, I zoned out. I don't know. I'll be honest. I don't know what you just said. I zoned out.
Okay, two Asian parents moved from Japan to Mexico. They have a baby. We'll say 10 years later, they got citizenship, everything. They are Mexican citizens, but they are from Japan. Typical.
They're Japanese Mexicans. Just like they're Mexican American, or they're Japanese Americans, or Japanese Mexicans.
Do they really get that specified in
I
other
don't think
countries?
so. I don't think so. Anyways, let's get on with the news so that way I can go get my ice cream. Excuse me.
Ice cream.
Yeah. Homicides are up 24.5% and shootings are up 25.4% this year in Philadelphia, as the city grapples with the spiraling crime wave, according to the data of the Philadelphia police. Stanley Crawford, whose son was murdered in 2018, told the Philadelphia Inquirer that the National Guard should be called in to Philadelphia to stem the surging crime. But the mayor rejected the idea of bringing in the National Guard, saying that he doesn't think it would be an effective tool to bring in uniformed camouflaged gun rifle carrying people in helmets to address the problem. Well, let's see. If you're going to go rob someplace and you walk up to it and there's a fucking guy in a Humvee with an M16 and a couple more guys standing right next to him, all freaking suited up, are you going to go rob that place? I think it might work. But this dumbass is saying no. No, it's not going to help. You know what's going to help? I heard New York is going to pay people $1,000 a month not to commit crimes. I bet you that's what we should do too.
Oh, this thing.
Why do these people get voted in? Who keeps voting
In
these
New York
idiots in?
City, I walked by 9,000 people today. You know how many crimes I could have committed?
Right?
Get the calculator out, motherfucker. You owe me some money.
All right, next one. Alabama vet who nearly died in Afghanistan calls Biden's withdrawal strategy disgusting. Even all these veterans that served over there to make that country into a better place, they're all pissed right now. Can you imagine the guy who stepped on an IED and blew off his leg, and now has a prosthetic leg?
Half of what you learned
just to find out that we just gave it back to him and let him take over anyways?
That's what I want my opinions for. I think I said it earlier. And the girl that I done her lesbian wedding, her wife served in Afghanistan, and she is not happy.
Hey,
He's
Steve
not.
Pence, who's the one that are you trying to avoid me? Do you guys want me to do a live stream on my way over to 31 Flavors? I guess I can. I guess I could. Ooh, wait a minute. That means I gotta plug in my new toy. Guess I bought myself a birthday present. I did. Well, I put it on my credit card. Is that buying it for me? Is that buying it for myself? Putting it when you put something on a credit card? You guys want to see my new toy?
Bank bought it for you with a VIG.
The bank bought it for me with the VIG. Yeah, that's true. Here, I'll show you guys. Let me take this down. It comes in a nice little case. It's a nice case. And then you open it up. And like there's all kinds of stuff in here. It's like tons of stuff, right? But what this is
Oh, is that your gimbal?
yeah, you put this together. I haven't even figured out how to use it yet. And then I guess I should be doing this while reading instructions. Uh-oh, I don't want to do it wrong. But anyway, so you put this on, you connect it, and then you put your camera in here, and it stabilizes it. So everything will be facing the right way, one direction, however I want it. And the best thing of all that I really liked about it is... Okay, how do you take this thing off now? If you look at the bottom, see those holes? I have a screw on the top of my scooter, so I can just screw it into my scooter, and it'll go and do everything for me. It'll sit on my scooter.
It's the same thread and everything. That's awesome.
Same thread and everything. So, you know what? Let me plug this guy in right now. Let me charge it for a little bit. And
That's a hell of a winky dink.
yeah, well, I did that on purpose. Remember, I emailed the B&H Photo and I asked them on purpose what would be the best one to do it as.
Word up.
I would guess the battery's in here. Alexa, turn bedroom light to white. I gotta look and see where I plugged this in it. Where's the charging port? Because it is totally dead. I guess it would help if I knew where the charging port is, huh?
Wah, wah, wah.
Is there a charging port on here? Oh. It's up here. Dun, 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 at the diner on the corner.
Can't believe it took me 10 years to figure out the name of that damn song.
All right, let me plug this bad boy in and we'll charge it up. I don't even know how to use this thing yet, to be honest with you. Oh, it's got a little bit of power. So hopefully it's charging right now. Yeah, it's charging. All right, Alexa, turn bedroom light to green. There we go.
You confused her. Oh, no, she still understood.
Steve Pence, when am I going to stop crying and complaining about the problems in the world and start to find answers to the problems of the world? I don't know. I like complaining, though. I'm a complainer. Don't you guys like it when I complain about this stuff? Why did Presley Stutz not take HCQ or... I don't know.
Hey, Snooky, where you been?
Snooky's been hiding. I think Snooky came in as somebody else the other day. Hey, Drunk, I think you're her big, tall glass of water. I think you're her big, tall glass of water.
Yeah, it's beer. Trust me, it's beer.
Yeah, if you guys ever have to go and do a test on a Drunk Uncle, it'll be all beer. Ooh, my phone's dead. I gotta charge my phone, too. Deadly kissing bug that kills thousands needs to be taken seriously now. Have you guys heard about this kissing bug? Okay.
Kissing bug?
Yeah.
Oh, no.
They got some new bug out there, and it's an actual bug. It's an actual bug. Hold on, let me stop the stupid commercials. You know what that's?
Oh yeah, an insect.
Yeah, an insect.
This is Anna before trying
Oh,
precision
you know what we've been
contact
doing?
lenses.
Why didn't you tell me I had this backwards? I knew something was weird. That's why I can't read the screen. Now I can read it, what everybody's saying. Let's see. You have a business and you need to pay attention to it at all times? Ooh. What kind of business are you in? So it's the kiss of death for Latin American communities in the U.S. While health experts often warn of mosquitoes and other disease-carrying bugs, the deadly kissing bug, a.k.a. the triatomine bug, which kills 10,000 people per year globally, continues to be overlooked in the U.S. What does this bug do? The kissing bug, a true story. Why is it saying about Latin American people? First discovered in 1909, the ailment. Let's see. I'm trying to read what it says. Chagas disease is a disease of inequity. I'm lost here. Maybe that's why, because they're so crazy. They're so stupid about it. Let's show you the picture of the bug, though. They don't show it, do they? Where's the picture of the bug? Why did they call it the kissing bug? Yeah, 10K is not a very large number, is it? It's a parasite. That's why it's a parasite. No more Frenching. No more Frenching, truth. All right, copy link. Control V. I wonder if I'm over on my thing. Okay, so James Madison University trains students that Christians and white males are oppressors. Oh my goodness. Right? Indico's your favorite mod, sister. Hey, are you guys gonna mod for me on Sunday when I'm at the event? Where I'm gonna be fighting for our rights in front of Antifa.
Hey, we had some disruptions at the workplace, and they were trying to hint towards that I needed to work on Sunday. I said,
Yeah.
I'm going to be glued to the TV. Nope.
It's going to be a good day.
Absolutely not.
So let's see. It says James Madison University in Virginia is training student employees to recognize that people who identify as male, straight. Okay, what is cisgender? CIS-gender, or Christian are oppressed.
Cisgender is what we are.
Oh, is that?
At least they made a new definition, but I think cis means just hetero.
Steve Pencil, isn't that what the news is? We're telling you the problems of the world. Thought that's what the news is all about. Anyways, according to documents obtained by Fox, student employees in charge are facilitating orientation for first-year students this fall at JMU, and they underwent training in recent weeks to learn about social justice and inclusion. A training video mandated for student staff, hosted by coordinators Jessica Weed and Jennifer Iwerks, described oppression as a systemic subjugation of one social group by a more powerful social group for the social, economic, and political benefit of the more powerful group. Interesting. Let's see. The presentation defined privileged or unearned social power. So basically, it's all this stupid privilege stuff. Nobody's privileged. You know why you get privileged? Because you put in the work. Here, you want me to tell you how to solve the problem, Steve?
Or be born rich. You know. Don't mean you can't fuck up your whole life either.
Steve's on a weird one tonight.
Did Steve get too much meds?
No, I don't think Steve's not on meds. Oh, he might be.
I thought he was recovering from like a huge...
What's up, Future?
Surgery.
Yeah, he
Future. Is. Sorry I couldn't get back to you earlier, but yeah, 4 lines, fuck that shit.
Let's see. Meghan McCain says...
I'm on board with that.
Meghan McCain says that Biden is unfit to lead... stupid commercials. So what's up with Meghan McCain anyways? First she's like, I hate Trump and I'm going for Biden, and now she's like, Biden is unfit to lead. Which way is it?
That's what politicians do.
She's not a politician though. She's a Is she even? Didn't she quit the View? I don't know.
She's the spawn of a politician.
Yeah. So, oh no, so she's not on there anymore. Former View host, co-host Meghan McCain continued blasting President Biden for his handling of the turbulent military withdrawal from Afghanistan. Well, then you know what, Steve? All you gotta do is just leave the channel, bro. I don't know what your problem is today, dude. You're having like issues today. I don't know. I'm sorry. You got a problem? Then just don't watch the channel. This is what I do every night. If you don't like it, I'm sorry.
It seems like we're on a normal path.
Right? No, that's what he's saying. He's saying all we do is bitch, bitch, bitch. Well, you know what? Sorry. Then go watch somebody else's channel.
It's kind of some weird shit going on right now. So, I mean...
Yeah, it's almost like somebody stole his name, but they didn't because the rent
No,
was there.
no. I mean, there's just some weird, like, in general, like, there's some crazy shit going on. So, of course, we're going to be bitching.
Yeah.
You got China talking about fucking us up if we had so many people in Taiwan. Like, times are kind of crazy right now. Like, it's escalating. So, yeah, I mean, we're going to bitch. Yeah.
All right, I will, Steve Pence. I would do it with your dick, but it's so small, I just can't find it. Anyways, let's move on. Afghanistan withdrawal. Biden continues bunker strategy after widely panned ABC interview. What are they talking about here? Anyways, so in what appears to be a continuation of his campaign bunker strategy and following...
I think he's been hacked.
Huh?
I think he's been hacked.
Not, he does this sometimes. I don't know. He's just having a bad day. I'm just going to ignore him. The president took all public remarks, press briefings, and press conferences off his schedule as he and his administration deal with the blowback from their botched troop withdrawal that saw Kabul fall into the hands of the Taliban. Biden's now clear press schedule also comes after much criticized ABC News interview, that one that he did we saw earlier with him and what's his name, George Papadopoulos. So the president's decision to nix his media obligations on Thursday also coincides with Vice President Harris's trip to Vietnam amid the Afghanistan crisis. Why is she going to Vietnam? What does that have to do with what's going on in Afghanistan?
Going to Vietnam?
Huh?
Who's going to Vietnam?
Camel Toe Harris.
She's come out of hiding?
Yeah, she came out of hiding.
Oh,
she was in hiding. She was in hiding for a while. So, I just don't understand, why are you going to, when we're having this tough trouble. I know why she's not going to
I'm going to fix the Vietnam War. It ended in 19...
Right?
I'm still going to fix it. It's already been fixed. Job done. All right. I'm going on vacation.
I did such a good job fixing it. I did it in less than a day.
I got off the plane and they said, "Madam, we took care of it when you were 1. Damn, that's an accomplishment. I'm going to go tell everybody I fixed Vietnam when I was 1.
Oh, yeah, I'm going to miss the fights this weekend.
CNN host Chris Cuomo.
All right, let's see. Now, where are we? So, Columbia...
Jake Paul's supposed to be fighting Tyrone Woodley in 2 weeks, I heard today.
Yeah?
Yeah.
So, let's see.
Interesting.
A piece published in the Columbia Journal-Review took aim at major media outlets like the New York Times and CNN for their role in creating the myth of outgoing Democratic New York Governor Andrew Cuomo. Cuomo will officially resign on Tuesday. And did you hear? He's been like... what do you call it? He's been pardoning all these murderers. Did you know that he pardoned like a whole bunch of murderers this week?
No, I didn't hear anything about that. And I figured that I would have heard that a lot.
Yeah, he's been something. He pardoned like 10 murderers or some shit like that. Just saying, well, I think they learned their lesson. Yeah, no. It's all.
Hell
It's
yeah,
all
Nate
good.
Diaz is a badass motherfucker.
Let's see if they mention it in here.
I was telling Future about Nate Diaz last night.
Oh, were you? Did you send him a whole bunch of video links like you sent me?
Just one.
Just one?
Just one. The highlights. All the good stuff.
SummerSlam is Sunday. See, I haven't watched wrestling in forever. I used to watch it a lot. Then I stopped. Then I got back into it. Then I stopped.
Yeah, like who's the heavyweight champion of the world?
Do they even have a heavyweight champion of the world in wrestling anymore? They have so many different titles. It's hard to keep up. Like, is John Cena, isn't he like wrestling for the last time this weekend or something like that? Or, I don't know.
Undertaker's still there? He's a damn...
Undertaker's still there?
I know. I was asking. Is the Undertaker still there? I know he's been hanging around for a while.
I liked it when Undertaker first came out with him and Paul Bearer. Oh man, that was badass. You know.
But did you catch when they fucked up the? So obviously you used to watch wrestling, right?
Yeah, but I mean, like not enough. But yeah, I used to watch it.
When they fucked up the story of Kane.
Because Kane's his brother, right?
Right. And the reason why Kane wore the mask, do you remember that?
No.
Because he was like burned up in a building or something like that, and he narrowly escaped, and this, that, or the other. But then I stopped paying attention to wrestling for a little bit, and I just happened to tune in, and Kane was fighting, and he didn't have a mask on, and his face is not all scarred up.
Ah.
You fucked up.
What about see? I always liked. It was always because Stone Cold said so. I was a big Stone Cold fan. Anyways, well, let's get back to the news so I can get some ice cream tonight. Air Force Academy requires students to watch inclusion training video promoting Black Lives Matter. The video suggests 3 responses to the situation, all of which are support of Black Lives Matter. So, why in the Air Force do we have to learn that Black Lives Matter? How is that going to help you in battle? How is that going to help you fly a plane? Or how is that going to help you to fix the engine of a plane? Or load the bombs on a plane? Or look up or figure out targets that you want to shoot? Or design weapons? How does Black Lives Matter going to help you do that?
I thought in the military, whenever you start, you learn that you're all pieces of shit.
Right?
Well, that's how they started you out. Like, I don't give a fuck who you are or where you came from. This is boot camp, bitch.
Yeah, I thought once you're in the military, you're all brothers. You're all freaking just soldiers, and there is no...
Everybody starts off.
Right?
Yeah, well, I mean, yeah. Everybody starts off at the same platform.
I don't know.
You're all scum. Every one of you is probably going to have to scrub the toilets with your own toothbrush. You know, I doubt it's
Have you ever watched Full Metal Jacket? You know, I only watch that movie until they get out of basic training, then I just turn it off.
Me too. Me too.
You know, the truth, I don't know who AEW is. I've never watched that wrestling. I'm not a big wrestling fan, to be honest with you. I don't know. So I've never seen that. So in the 80s, my favorite wrestler in the 80s was probably either the Junkyard Dog or it was Jimmy Superfly Snuka. Because what Jimmy Superfly Snuka would do, he'd get on top of the cage and he just boom, land on you.
Mine was Ultimate Warrior.
The Ultimate Warrior? I don't know who that is.
Ultimate Warrior? He had the kind of like Sting, but like all bright and shit. Had a mullet.
No, I don't know who that is.
Super Ultimate Warrior. What?
To be honest with you,
You remember the Rock and Roll Express?
No.
Dude.
Who was the guy? He had long hair. He was a manager. He had long hair and he had music notes all over his clothes. He was a manager.
Oh yeah, I know who you're talking about. And he carried
a briefcase.
No, tennis. I thought he carried a tennis racket.
I thought it was a briefcase. Either way, or you know who I didn't like though? I really didn't like The Rock. I just didn't have you like, hey, how you doing today? And I'm doing. It doesn't matter what you're doing, or it's like he'd always interrupt people. I didn't get. It wasn't a big deal for me.
Snakey wants to wrestle.
So let's see. No offense, but it seems like all lives matter would be a better way to bring people together. They're talking about in the Air Force. I still don't get why they're. Why? You're only making more racism by bringing this up. If you're teaching people about racism, right? It's just bringing it up more. They don't want you to talk. They don't want you to have statues, right, of racists, because they don't want people to know about history about it. Then why are you talking about it? Right? Let's see. So a Virginia Tech student details horrors of their Afghan family experiencing as the Taliban take over. And I think they show pictures of this. Hacksaw Jim Dugan. I don't know who that is either.
What? You ain't no wrestling fan. What the fuck are you talking about, bro?
I told you I only watched a little bit of it. Oh, they don't talk. They don't show it. That they're gonna show photos. I told you I'm not a huge fan of wrestling.
I know, but we're still talking about we're all talking about the same era. I guess I was a diehard wrestling fan.
Pretty cool, right?
I wasn't. I hardly ever watched it. Let's see. Federal judge blocks Biden administration's ICE rules that narrow illegal immigrant arrests. So they're we already read this another one about this. Biden's illegal stuff. My gosh, my brain's freezing right now. The Biden administration is no longer allowed to pick and choose what illegal aliens they can keep. If you're an illegal alien now, guess what? You're an illegal alien.
And tools for you to teach them good money habits. Set account alerts,
but you know he's not going to do it, right?
Chores from your Chase mobile app. Open a Chase First.
Remember when they said that he couldn't mandate wearing masks in school? That didn't the Supreme Court or something? The Supreme Court voted something against him, and he still did it anyways. So he doesn't care. He's like, I'm the fucking president. I don't give a shit. Yeah, you're right there, Steve. You're right there, Steve. Why are we the fucking police of the world? Why are we the fucking police of the world? We should not be the fucking police of the world. We should be the police of the United States. We should save all our resources to protect ourselves. You know why we're in a lot of this trouble? Because we're these nosy little motherfuckers and we stick our nose in everybody else's business.
I always wondered that, like, while I was a diehard liberal, I contemplated so many times, like, we're a very new country, in the aspect of...
I'm not a midget.
The rest of the world.
Uh-huh.
And so in the rest of the world, like, we're like teenagers to them,
Uh-huh.
You can go to places in Europe that have buildings older than our country. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I was like, well, to the rest of the world, we're a bunch of like teenagers, but why do we always stick our nose in other people's business? And that's still something I contemplate. But now that we've done it for so long, it's like, how do you stop? You got so much animosity probably from so many places. Like, how do you stop that? And
I don't even know if we can.
Yeah, like, can it be stopped?
Right? I don't think it can be stopped, to be honest with you. I really don't. We're so fucking nosy about everything,
I mean, you beat somebody up a whole bunch of times and shit like that, and they're gonna want their payback.
Right? Oh yeah, they are. Yes, they are. I'm trying to figure out how I got to put this thing together now. There's so many bits and pieces to this thing because we're getting close to the time where I'm going to go to the taco, or not taco truck tonight. We're going to go get ice cream. Even though I'm full. How am I going to fit this thing on here? Oh, wait. I think I know. Dude, there's so many different things on here. You do it like this, maybe? I don't know. I'm going to have to read the directions before I go. Anyways, let's get back to the news. So they're saying in Columbia, South Carolina, pretty close to you, a South Carolina high school will remain closed the rest of this week after 3 students leaving from school for the day were hurt Wednesday in a drive-by shooting off campus. Freaking Columbia, South Carolina. Isn't that one of the most dangerous places in the United States, from what I understand?
When we looked at those lists were fucking bullshit.
They're what? What's bullshit?
We looked up the most dangerous cities
yeah.
not too long ago, and I didn't trust anything that was saying. I was like, what?
But I heard Columbia, South Carolina area and Richland County and stuff like that is pretty bad.
I don't know if I've ever been there before.
They were in live PD the longest because they had so much shit going on over there.
Yeah.
Just nonstop craziness. Okay, so we got to hear about this. The Buccaneers' Antonio Brown thrown out of practice after punching Titans player in the face. Do I have security for me on Sunday? No, I don't. Actually, I'm kind of worried about that. I'm not going to lie. Because this is my first time going out again, and I'm going out to a huge event to where Antifa's been attacking people. It's kind of a little nerve-wracking, if you know what I mean. But it's not going to stop me from going. It is going to stop me from taking Donnie. I'm not taking Donnie to it.
Future said he sent us some big news.
Huh?
Future said he sent us some big news.
Yeah, I saw that. I don't know if I have...
I don't know what it is, though.
It says, at our local college, all kids go to the basketball arena to see who is vaccinated, and those who aren't are all put onto a bus. They have all of them checked, and the unvaccinated are sent on a bus to go to God knows where. That's freaking crazy. That's really crazy. Do you have any video of it happening? But anyway, so the newspaper reported that Brown took off Jackson's helmet during a one-on-one drill, was frustrated at an incompletion in the end zone, and he apparently shouted, don't hold me out here, and then he punched him in the face. I mean, what do you expect? What's the percentage of NFL players that have felonies? Isn't it like in the 80% or something like that? 70%?
Really?
It's high up there.
Oh, I never heard that. NFL players that have felonies?
Let's see.
Eee.
Where is it? See, Snope. Well, it's in 27 or there's different numbers. I heard it was really high up there. Let's see. In 2017, there are currently 871 felons, but they're saying it's false. How many are there really? Oh, it's not 871. It's only 870. No, what is it? I don't know. There's a lot of felons, though, from what I understand. I mean,
I thought it was pretty hard to get a job when you're a felon.
Yeah, but not when you're a good football player. You know, they don't look at your background. They just want to make sure you can score touchdowns and knock the shit out of people. All right, federal judge dismisses a legal reentry case, says law has disparate impact on the Latinx persons. What the fuck is Latinx? A federal judge in Nevada had dismissed an indictment against an immigrant who was charged with illegal reentry, finding that the law is racially motivated and has a disparate impact. It's racially motivated because white people are already, Americans are already here.
A debit card for.
So how can you arrest an American citizen for illegally crossing the border? I mean,
I'm an anchor, baby. 12 generations, motherfucker.
Okay, Sergeant Modog found the number. He says 51.29% of NFL players have a criminal record. That's still pretty fucking bad.
Wow.
That's still pretty bad. Look at Ray Rice. Remember Ray Rice? His girlfriend said something or did something wrong in an elevator, and he just fucking cold cocks her and then drug her out of the elevator. Wasn't that Ray Rice? Right?
I seen the video, but I don't remember who it was. I don't keep up with the footballs.
Hey, drunk, you're gonna start losing money. You know why?
Huh?
You're gonna start
Why?
losing money because OnlyFans says it's now gonna ban sexually explicit content. So
Oh no!
you're gonna have to take down your OnlyFans.
Oh man, I was making so much money on just like tickling my pinky toe. That's all I did. I just tickled my pinky toe.
Dude, I have never been to
I bought this house. I paid it off yesterday.
I've honestly never been to OnlyFans. How much does that thing cost? Do you know?
I haven't. When I first heard about it, I've still never went there. I don't even.
Well, let's go there. Are there men out there that make money? Can men make money on it?
I don't know, but when I first heard about it, I thought it was like where celebrities went to sell pictures of themselves. And I was like, that's odd.
Can you look at it without signing in? I guess not. See, oh well. Who cares about OnlyFans anyways? We're almost done with this news. Then we're gonna show some gas station encounters.
Oh, the Capitol bomber. What do you want, Bubba?
Yeah, we'll see if I haven't found it yet. Teacher out of job after video of anti-Trump left-wing rant in class released. I'm deeply disturbed. A Utah teacher says she will make students' lives a living hell if they criticize members of the LGBT community.
Oh, this bitch.
I mean, you know, you shouldn't make fun of the LGBTQ community because you know what? There might be like, look, I'm crippled. I don't want people really making fun of me. I'm used to it, but whatever. So I'm gonna stick up for them there. But talking shit about Donald Trump and stuff. Let's see what does this show the video?
You haven't even.
How bad is the video? They don't have it.
Oh, well, fuck this bitch.
So the Utah chemistry teacher is out of a job following a viral video. Let's see. She says, I'm going to say it. I don't care what y'all thinks. Trump sucks. Okay, so far, nothing bad. I mean, she can say that. She told her class the teacher was identified as Leah Kenyon. At least once.
Video.
Then she's all, yeah, let's find it. What's the teacher's name?
Whore.
Dumb chick. Leah Kenyon. Okay. Let's go to YouTube and we'll look up Leah Kenyon. Leah Kenyon. There we go. Oh my gosh. Remini on King of Queens. Oh, here's the video. We got it right here.
The problem. I'll straight up call it out. I'm like so over it. Okay.
You need to get over eating all that food.
Okay, well, I would be super proud of you if you chose to get the vaccine. But, yeah.
Super duper.
She got a titty do.
And a fupa.
Yeah. We'll just keep getting we'll just keep getting variants over and over and over until people get vaccinated. It's never going to end.
She's telling everybody to get vaccinated.
Exactly. It could end in 5 seconds if people would get vaccinated.
5 seconds.
It'll only take 5 seconds to end the whole pandemic if everybody gets vaccinated, right? Then why are vaccinated people still getting it?
I'm going to say it. I don't care what y'all think. Trump sucks. He's a sexual predator. He's a literal moron.
Sounds like you're the moron.
Go tattle on me to the freaking admin. They don't give a crap. No, he is not. What are you talking about? Turn off the Fox News. Do your parents listen to Fox News? So what? This is my classroom, and if you guys are going to put me at risk, you're going to hear about it. Because I have to be here. I don't have to be happy about the fact that there's kids coming in here with their variants that could possibly get me or my family sick. That's rude. And I'm not going to pretend like it's not. So don't ask me to. That's damn right.
So then why go to work? Why don't, if you're that scared, and also, wait a minute, she's that scared about kids being in there, but you guys notice she's not wearing a mask. Then why the fuck aren't you wearing a mask if you're so worried about it, chick? Right? Wear your fucking mask. What's up, Ryan?
I'm not going to pretend. I'm not going to lie. If you ask me a legit question, I'm not going to lie. I'm not going to sugarcoat it either.
Liar.
Because y'all need to hear the truth.
Hey, I know you said the truth.
You can't handle the truth.
And yet she's still, so she's drinking water, right? She doesn't, there's no lid on that cup, right? If you're so scared about these people that are coming in that are unvaccinated, where's your fucking mask? Why don't you have a lid on your fucking drink, right? Because I'm talking right now, I could be spitting, and that spit could be getting near your drink. Oh no, I just sneezed, and all these little particles, right? All these little particles are in the air because I just sneezed, and it's going inside your drink right there, ma'am. But you don't have a cover on it.
I'm super duper smart, though.
Yeah. She's super duper smart, but she doesn't know how to eat healthy because you can tell because she's a big old fat cow. Sorry.
Burger King doesn't have COVID.
Hey, I'm an idiot, though, too, because I'm a fat cow, too, so.
Most of y'all parents are dumber than you. I'm going to say that out loud.
Oh, most of y'all parents are dumber than you?
Nice grammar.
My parents are freaking dumb. Okay?
Yeah.
And
I can tell.
Do you think that she's gonna say my parents voted for Trump?
the minute I figured that out, the world opens up. You don't have to do everything your parents say, and you don't have to believe everything your parents believe, because most likely you're smarter than them.
Doesn't every kid think they're smarter than their parents? This chick is stupid. You know why I like going to the veterans home and talking with the veterans? Because they tell me about their experiences in life. And you learn shit from these guys and women. They teach you shit. I love talking with older people. Because you know what? They'll tell you about mistakes they made. And you're like, you go to and you're about to make that mistake. And you're like, holy shit, that old dude told me that he did this. And it totally fucked over his life.
Yep.
Right?
And a lot of the times you still do it. And you're just like, fuck.
Right?
I should listen to that dude. But luckily, we got one level-headed, young person in here. I don't know if he's still in here, but future. And he probably,
yeah,
actually takes that shit into consideration.
Probably.
I wish I would have. I sure as fuck wish I would have.
I don't know about this dumb. If you want to get with the fat dumb bitch.
Keep it quiet in here, because I'm probably going to make fun of you. Okay, I'll just say this. Here are the topics that you probably want to avoid in this class. Politics, which you went into. You asked me.
And she's a chemistry teacher.
I was about to say, like, stay on subject, Lord.
If you don't believe in climate change, get the hell out. I'll be dead. Okay? That's pathetic that you think that. You're the
You know, when I was in biology
Did
class.
her accent just change?
I don't know.
Her accent just changed. That's pathetic when you say that.
I can't deal with this bitch anymore. And she said, if you don't believe in climate change, well, you know, when I was in chemistry class, my professor said that everything that's in our Earth's environment, there's always the same amount of this, what do they call them? Oh, my brain's freezing. What are the little cells or whatever, right? He says there's always the same amount, right? When you make pollution is just moving the... Oh my God, why is my brain freezing right now? What makes up a cell? What makes up a...
Atom?
Yeah, There's always the same amount of atoms. The atoms never changes. The atoms and the electrons and all this stuff never changes. It's always the same amount. He said, and here's how he explained. He's all, okay, so, you know, they say trees eat up the carbon dioxide and stuff like that, and they create oxygen, right? And then he told me, though, he told our class, he's all, but then when those trees die, they let all that carbon dioxide back out into the freaking world. So they're not getting rid of it. They're just moving it around.
Okay.
Just like salt. Do you know salt has what is salt? Salt is what is it?
Awesome.
Yeah, but salt is made up of let's see, salt. What is it? My brain's so bad right now. Salt is composed of sodium chloride, right? Sodium chloride can kill you. Or what is there? Yeah. But the way that it's put together, it doesn't kill you. Right?
Oh, it can.
Well, yeah. Too much air can kill you. Too much water can kill you.
Yeah.
So salt is mostly sodium chloride.
That's why it's so awesome. Everything that's awesome is so dangerous.
Right? But everything in this world can kill you. So when I asked my teacher, then I'm like, all right, so then why are we worried about global warming and all this shit? I said, you said the atoms never change, so eventually it's going to even itself out, right? He's like, yeah, but it doesn't happen right away. I'm like, but eventually it's going to even itself out, right? He's like, well, yeah. I said, so who the fuck is about global warming? It's going to even itself out.
Well, he's kind of true, and it reminds me of something. As soon as you start talking about it, I watched the Hodge twins today.
Uh-huh.
It's my shirt. I don't think everybody's seen it earlier.
I didn't see it earlier.
Squad members who called for canceling rent during
look at the shirt we bought Drunk Uncle. That's the shirt we bought Drunk Uncle with our money that we made from last month's YouTube.
Hell yeah. Shit, I already fucking forgot what the Hodge twins were saying. What the fuck were they saying?
Yeah.
It was about what you were just talking about. What were you just talking about?
Salt. Global warming.
Global warming. Oh, yeah. Global warming. They're like, of course, global warming happens. It's like, if you didn't fucking remember, the world used to be covered in ice. It was called the Ice Age.
Mm-hmm.
And the world got warmer. And so he's like, of course, global warming happens. So that's
so there you go.
Bring up.
All right. We're not going to watch that video. Let's see what the next video is. Just because I got to leave in a few minutes and I still got to figure out how to connect my phone to this new toy that I got.
We got to at least show a brief clip of what happened at the Capitol.
Okay, I will. So, political cartoon of the day. Let's see. Biden's fine dining. Taliban is letting Afghanistan eat. Chinese eating Taiwan. Okay. Let's see. I don't think I have any of that then, I guess. So, what? Let's go to here. Capitol. What happened at the Capitol today then? Capitol what?
It was he said he had a bomb in his car. So if you just type in let's see.
Capitol bomb? Yeah, you don't want to leave Alexis. If you got a hot one, you definitely don't want to leave her. Here you go. North Carolina man.
5 hours after he parked his claimed to have explosives, a 49-year-old man from North Carolina gave up.
I'm going to go get myself some birthday ice cream.
Ending a tense standoff.
He got out of the vehicle and surrendered, and the tactical units that were close by took him into
31
custody
flavors
without incident.
Capitol Police say it all began a little after 9 a.m. when the man, Floyd Ray Roseberry, parked his black pickup on the sidewalk of the Library of Congress, called 911,
That's a nice
and
truck.
said he had a bomb. That's about a block from the U.S. Capitol. Nearby buildings were evacuated, including the Supreme Court and a House of Representatives office building. Police and federal agents swarmed in, including the FBI and ATF, and streets were shut down several blocks away. A massive response, and the city still on high alert after the Capitol riot and social media threats of further violence. At first, police say Roseberry communicated with them by writing notes on a dry erase board saying, "Don't shoot me" at one point, and asking for his preacher. And as it began, he was actually sending a live feed from inside the truck to his Facebook page.
All right, guys.
Nice truck.
Looks to me like I'm getting ready to make a phone call.
He then made a long series of anti-government statements. A short time later, Facebook cut off the feed and took down his page. But while it was still active, he showed glimpses of what looked like it could be a bomb and said he had potential explosive material in a toolbox in the bed of the pickup. Investigators reached out to his family members and searched his North Carolina home, looking for clues of what he might be up to. Police sent a robot carrying a phone so they could negotiate with him,
cool-looking robot.
but they say he never used it and simply gave up. Tonight, after thoroughly going through the pickup, police and federal agents say he never did have a viable bomb. He now faces a raft of federal charges.
Oh, yeah, he's going to jail for a long time.
I didn't know that it wasn't even real.
Yeah, well, that's what they're saying. All right, guys, it's 9:31. Here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to go use the restroom. I'm going to watch a quick video on how to put this thing together real quick. And then I'm going to go to Baskin Robbins. You guys want to go to Baskin Robbins with me, apparently. So we're going to go to Baskin Robbins. All righty. So I hope y'all had a good night. I really got to go pee because I've been drinking my Crown Royal here because it's my birthday and it's been a shitty fucking day. If you don't know, first off, my little kitty cat died today. My new kitten. That was pretty sad. And then I'm sitting here and what else happened? Donnie tore up all my fucking remotes. So my bed is stuck in the wrong position. My TV wouldn't work. That kind of pissed me off a little bit. Then I'm sitting here and I'm like, what the fuck else could go wrong on my birthday? And I pushed my seat back and this big, huge 75-inch TV hit me square on the head. So yeah. Then the mailman didn't pick up the mail that was supposed to go off for eBay. So I had to go all the way down there. So it's been a bad day. No lizard hunting. So hopefully my day is going to get better. But y'all have a... Oh, wait. I promised Kim Tone this. Hold on. We got to watch this. I promised her gas station encounters. I'll do that real quick. Because I know there was a new one. And then we're going to go for sure. Because I promised. I can't be that guy.
All right, you guys, today we are going to be
paying
attention
right back
to
then.
this little rascal who just walked in the door. Now, he's going to pull up his trousers, and he's going to make his way towards the men's room because, obviously, he's got to drop a big fat deuce. So he makes his way into the bathroom, and a couple minutes later, he is going to exit the bathroom. He's still drying off his hands. Now, he is looking around for our lottery cards because, you know, he's a lottery player. Now, he's still looking around. He can't find them, and he's going to make his way over here, and it looks like he spotted him. So he's going to reach into his super secret lottery pocket and he's going to pull out a big fat wad of losing lottery tickets. So he's going to start shuffling through those, trying to figure out which ones he's going to check, which ones he's going to replay, and he's over here for a good 5 minutes. So he makes his way towards the lottery checker so he can check some of those tickets. He's going to scan one. Nope, that's a big fat loser. Up, he's going to check another one. Slip it under there.
Little Harold.
And that's a big fat loser. Dang it, man, he's just got a whole bunch of losing tickets. So he's going to make his way back over here to try and pick some winning numbers.
At least Harold had a good home for at least his past couple weeks of his life. You know what I mean? That's one good thing to look at it.
So he's finally done, and it's time to make that purchase.
Are you replaying these? Yeah. Okay. All for evening? Okay.
Guys, don't play the lottery. If you do it like very randomly.
You know what the lottery is, right? Did
It's designed for people that don't understand math.
Harder cash for
My
these.
economics teacher told
Harder
me.
cash.
Dave Ramsey called it the poor person tax.
Cash for these. Okay.
So I ask him if he's paying cash or credit for the lottery because I need to know that before I print them out. He's paying cash apparently. So he is at the pop machine and he's going to get that cup of ice that he wants for a quarter. Meanwhile, I am running all of his lottery tickets that he gave me. So he's going to grab a lid. He's going to put that onto the cup. Nope, he's not. He needs a little more ice. So he's going to get a little more ice. He's going to put that lid on. He's going to look up at the counter. He's going to come over here, look at the Little Debbies, and then I'm going to ask him a question.
Put the old ones back? No.
So he's looking at the Little Debbie rack. Meanwhile, I decided to be the idiot that I am and start doinking around with my cell phone. He comes over here to the hostess rack. He pulls out a Reese's cake. He's going to look at it and he's going to decide, I don't really want that. So he's going to put it back. He's going to make his way back over here to the Little Debbie rack. He's looking at all the options. It's tough to decide what you want. And apparently he doesn't know. So he's going to make his way over here towards the candy section, and he's going to grab 2 packs of M&Ms, one in each hand. He's going to look up at the counter. Yep, he's busy. Let's do a double look. Yep, okay, he's still on his cell phone. He's going to put one into his left jacket pocket. He's going to come back over to the Little Debbie rack. He's going to grab a zebra cake. Good choice. Come back over to the hostess rack. No, I don't really want anything on the hostess rack, so he's going to come back to the Little Debbie rack. He's looking. Maybe he wants more than just that zebra cake. How about a fudge round? Nope, apparently he doesn't. So he's going to keep his eye on the cashier. Yeah, we good. So he's going to take that zebra cake and he's going to slip it into his left pocket along with those M&Ms, point at the Little Debbie rack, and he's going to come over here and he's going to drop off that decoy pack of M&Ms, and he's going to do the old, do I want it? No, I don't want it. Of course you don't. You got one in your pocket along with a zebra cake. So he's going to come up to the counter.
Oh yeah, Brett, somebody's got to win. I just seen people that probably shouldn't be throwing that much money at the lottery. But I can't complain too much because I threw my way.
So he comes up to the counter with just the cup of ice, and now I'm thinking, oh crap, I might have just got. Because I definitely heard the rappers when he was picking stuff up, and he didn't bring anything else up to the counter.
What happened? Oh, okay. And then I need a quarter. Alright, you have a good one. Powerball tonight? Not tonight. Powerball Saturdays and Wednesdays. No, Megas tomorrow. Did you want the extra play or just a regular one? $2. $2 at Powerball. One Powerball, one Mega. One Mega, okay. $4. You have $1 left. Pick 4. Give me
I don't know if you know this, but I'm kind of a big thing.
Now, he forgot to get a straw, so he comes over here. He almost grabs a stir stick and decides, yep, that ain't a straw. So he makes his way back over to the pop machine, and he's going to grab a big straw. So now that I'm done with the transaction, I'm like, oh, I gotta hurry up and look at these cameras, see if he took anything.
Thanks, yep, you have a good one. Oh, man. Have a bathroom?
Yeah, come on, babe. You know you need to use the bathroom. Come on, I need you to use the bathroom. Please, please use the bathroom. No, you don't need to use the bathroom. Dang it. And I didn't get to verify in time. She gone. If you know this thief, let him know that he needs to turn himself into the local authorities so we can properly have him charged with theft for stealing M&Ms and a zebra cake.
Epic steal.
Alright, I'm not going to figure this out in time. Alright, guys, well, that was a good show. I'm going to go right now, and I'm going to go get myself some ice cream. I'll take y'all with me. Don't worry. We'll load it up on the scooter real quick. So I'm going to get going, guys. What do you got to say, drunk?
I don't want to say it tonight.
No, a TV fell on top of me. You don't want to say it tonight? Alright, then. Well, then I'm gonna get going because I gotta get going because I gotta get to the ice cream store. I got 21 minutes to get there. It takes me 15.
You understand why I don't want to say it though, right?
Oh yeah, I do. I do now. Okay, yes I do. I do.
Okay.
All right, guys. Well, I'm gonna say goodnight. Drunk Uncle's gonna say goodnight. Give me like 5 minutes and I'll be live again.